Perfect. Mike Smith, Top G. I am back. I have not been on Twitch in a good second. I've been out for a little while. I just moved to Phoenix, Arizona. Hold on, I'm about to go check and make sure that you hear me. But I just moved to Phoenix, Arizona, and all right, perfect. You can hear me. But yeah, I just moved to Phoenix, Arizona. All right, perfect. And like I said before, when I started this podcast, that you have to understand that your best learning experiences are going to come when you get out your comfort zone and you elevate within your mind. The best way that you learn anything in this life is when you leave. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to see things. You're going to experience things that make you uncomfortable, make you feel different. As I wanted to get started there. But all right, so I'm going to introduce this awesome young lady that's right next to me. Her name is LaLa. LaLa, introduce yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm 23 twice of age.
Yeah, you can say your age.
Yeah, okay. 23. My birthday's in 5 days. So
she's a Cancer.
Cancer. First day too. We the queens of Cancer and kings. So yes.
What's your opinion on Arizona? She's from Arizona, so
yes.
Like, give people your opinion on how you feel about Arizona, how you like it out here.
It's pretty cool. I like the city, downtown Phoenix more. So I'm just like, I like the buildings and all that, everything.
Yeah, she's very nervous. This is her first podcast on here. She has a lot of awesome stories that I cannot wait for her to tell you because, yeah, she has some awesome stories for sure. But yeah, let's get her a little bit unnervous. We're going to take a shot. Come on. Did I give her a shot? Yeah, it's right there.
My favorite part.
We're going to take a shot. We're going to make her unnervous. Hold on. I'm about to look up a question, actually. I said I wasn't going to look up a question.
But yes, bless y'all ears.
Bless your ears.
Just ahead of time.
Bless your ears. This is gonna be some crazy things.
Not too much crazy.
Yeah, no, not too much crazy.
Some shit I have to hold back.
Yeah, for sure. She's gonna hold some stuff back for sure. But I got you got good questions. So, all right, we're gonna take this shot first, and I'm gonna ask you this question. Cheers.
To our first question.
First question. All right. What's the most simp thing a guy has ever done for you?
I love simps.
I know, they have to. All right. All right, so name something, be anything. You'd be like, he might have went the extra level.
I don't know. Pay my bills?
Yeah, guys are definitely going to pay your bills. Do you get that? Yeah.
Invest in your businesses.
Oh, invest in your business? Okay.
Get you a simp.
Get you a simp. Ladies, if you're watching this, you need to get you a trick. ASAP. That's exactly what you need. All right. So what's one thing you would change about men? Or anything?
I'm not sure. One thing I could change about men. Their bad side.
Let's go in
that goes for everybody though, but yes, men's bad side.
What do you say men's bad side are? Men do have a lot of bad sides.
Some, not all, but some may be like too egotistical and they don't want to like, just put their pride aside.
So you feel like a lot of men sometimes their pride can get the best of them and it can be detrimental to the relationship.
Say that one more time.
Do you feel like when men can't put their pride aside, it can be detrimental or damaging to a good relationship?
Yes, because I feel like when you involve yourself with the guy, y'all both gotta work together. If you can't work with someone who always thinks they're right, this shit just doesn't go too well.
Have you ever?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Have you ever been in love before?
Yes. I'm mad, but it's cool.
So if you say you have, what does love mean to you then?
mean, the meaning of love really hasn't really changed for me. Just because someone did something wrong to me, it don't change my perspective. It was just the right type of love, you know. So, but yeah. My meaning, like, I would just say, like, you know, I don't know, someone that supports you and be, you know, they're there for you. So, dug it out together. That's love. But yeah.
Holding it down. Loyalty. I feel like love has such a broad statement. So I feel like I'd rather have someone respect me than to love me.
But I feel like that all falls in the line of love. Like, like respect, loyalty, and all that. Like, it all falls under the category of love. Love is many things, however you want to make it. You know.
So, do you feel like two people can be in love together and like only have that sexual partner for the rest of their lives?
Like, what you mean?
Like, do you feel like two people can still love each other and still like want to have, like, I say, like, I believe that men, you know, we naturally want other women, like, naturally.
I mean, we all got temptations. I can say that, but that's when the respect and loyalty comes in. Like, you know, you gotta avoid that. You know, you gotta know that this is your person. You know, because there is no excuse to be. You know, and if you don't want that, just that one person, just be single.
For sure. Always, I believe always is tell the truth. I feel like the truth sets you free on a lot of things. I feel like when you're transparent, you come with an understanding of who you are and how you want things to go forward and move forward. The best way to do that is by telling the truth.
Most definitely.
So what's one thing would you tell your younger self now that you're 23, you're about to be 24 in 5 days, right? Mm-hmm. What's one thing that you would tell, let's just say maybe, I'll throw it out there, your 16-year-old self? What's one piece of advice that you would give out?
My 16-year-old self? Just calm down a little bit. Girl, you know what to do. No, but on some serious note, I don't know, like, you know, just do some things different, you know, go things differently, you know, that's it. Certain things, like, just move around different, so it's pretty much.
She's so nervous, it's so cute, I like it.
I know, because I babble, so I'm like,
No, but you know how brave she is to even get on the camera. It's very, like, people don't understand, this is very hard to do. Like, people are not, this is hard to talk in front of a camera, have one view.
Ass in the camera.
Shaking ass.
But yes. But no, one thing about that previous question, I just feel like, yeah, just do some shit differently and really just focus on your goals. Don't let nobody, like, literally nobody get in the way of what you want to do, because you don't want to regret it, like, later on. You know, like, damn, I should have just did that, you know, like, did what I needed to do, or else I would have had a different path or type shit, you know? So, yeah.
Perfect. All right, so now since you're, once again, we'll go back to your age, you turned 24.
Yes.
In 5 days.
What's
one thing that you've learned over these past years of 24 years of living?
I've learned a lot. I don't know where to start. But I'll say one thing I learned is just, you know, like, your life will be easy as long as you stop making bad mistakes, or like just stop being like just doing stupid shit, or like second thinking yourself, you know. So.
No, expand on that too. Like, you said your life would be easy. Without doing bad
yeah,
things.
like just some things that I've done in my past, like, kind of made my life harder because I made those decisions. Like, the decisions that I made, like, it made my life a little bit difficult. And it's my fault because I chose to do what, you know, some of those things.
Do you know one beautiful trait that LaLa has? Such a beautiful trait, and not everyone has this thing. It's not an easy thing to find. It's called accountability. When you're able to take accountability on things, on your actions, the choices that you personally made, it's hard, it hurts a lot, and it's not a fun thing to do.
And it's very scary. Like, what the fuck? No, did you need to stop?
Yeah, it's scary, like, for sure, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always think of it like this, at the end of the day, we only got one life to live, right? You're living as you. No one else is living as you. Like, nobody else is living in your vessel. So, like, you might as well just try your best to be like, let me try to understand myself in my vessel. And be like, maybe this way was kind of shitty. Let me choose a different way.
Yeah.
I was telling LaLa this in the car, how I consistently always try to find shortcuts. I always try to find the easiest way to get what I wanted and the fastest way to get me what I wanted. Didn't matter how I got it. It just mattered that I got it. So however I got it, well, it's all for a good cause just because I'm getting what I want. Doesn't matter who hurts at the end. Doesn't matter.
Just getting what you want.
Getting what I want. And guess what? I told her I always left me crashed and burned. I always started at the beginning, or worse off. We're gonna take another shot to accountability.
Yes, you peeped. I'm just like, yo, later.
Like, we're gonna take another shot to accountability. I don't even think we're even allowed to drink on stream. But who gives a fuck? We have just one viewer.
We definitely can.
Even
one viewer?
Yeah, but it's okay. Don't worry about this. But if we, it's probably, is it me? No, it's not me. That was probably Zoe.
Let me see.
Let me see.
I don't want to go on my video because that's just not it right now.
Yeah, you should be like a consistent. Once you get comfortable talking on the camera, I think you can.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, facts. Like,
sorry, guys.
Don't apologize. We're gonna have LaLa shaking ass on this camera soon.
Yeah.
Like,
the Hennessy got a kick.
Hennessy got a kick. The Hennessy hasn't kicked yet.
Most definitely.
Once the Hennessy kick, it's a dunzo. Some badass shots. But yeah, once the Hennessy kick. Yeah, give me some more Sprite. Let me get some more Sprite.
Let's see. Let me share it though.
Yeah. Alright, hold on.
I hate it because, sometimes you just don't feel like putting the share link and doing all that other shit.
Nah, it's all good. We're gonna have, I'll make sure I link LaLa's page to my IG and everything when I post this stuff
I'm on
too. Twitch and everything
Facebook.
Like that. Should be going
more
crazy.
Active on Insta.
Alright.
Yeah,
for sure. Alright, so we're gonna take a shot to accountability. Put it on the honey. Put it on the honey.
Girl, bye. I'm gonna just put it like this. Just show myself. Okay.
Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so we're gonna take a shot to accountability, to lessons learned, new experiences. I never would have met LaLa if I did not move to Phoenix, Arizona. Just FYI. I'm from Florida. Never would have met LaLa if I didn't move out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying like that. Go on adventures, find new journeys, experience new people, experience new things. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, accountability.
Yeah, shit, you brought Florida to me.
Brought Florida to LaLa. See, now hopefully she has a good impression on Florida.
I've always had a good impression on Florida.
Bro.
I just don't like when they always try to put like the
Florida man shit?
Yeah, just make, I don't know, like I feel like every city does that. Like they just make the cities look bad. Like AZ has a bad reputation. Cali has a bad reputation. I feel like every state has a bad reputation, but you just gotta look for that good.
For sure. Cali does have a bad
reputation.
Cali's reputation is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is. But I'm not gonna lie, they do have a bad homeless population out there.
Cool. Cali? Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But out here we do too.
Yeah, you guys do too. But this is the first time, not the first time, because I used to live in New York, but they're worse out here in New York, bro. Bro, I had a lady spaz out on me because I wouldn't give her cash when I was at the bank. I was like, what? Ain't no way. She asked me, she said, can you pay my phone bill because I'm trying to call my daughter? I told her, hey, miss, the most you can get out of me is you can use my phone to call your daughter, but I'm holding my phone, number one. And number two, you're not getting any cash. And she just snapped on me. And I was just like, all right. It's
Wait,
like
where
that.
was this at again?
Right by my spot, Chase. I don't know, look, it's like 5 minutes away from here. It's like literally Sorry, it was out here for sure.
Really?
At Chase.
The
Bro,
homeless people don't play.
tweaking. I'm about to start taking homeless people money. Like I'm about to they come to me. I'm gonna be like, listen, you asked me for $5. Now I need 20. Next time I come here, if I don't have my $20, it's gonna be a problem.
Not checking the homeless people. Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm about to take your fucking cardboard. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
Like that. All right. Let's go.
There you go.
All right, take a shot.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Honestly, I'm gonna go on Bigo.
Bingo?
Bigo.
Yo, does Bigo have people on there that you can just randomly interact? Oh no, that's Omegle. You ever heard of Omegle?
Yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, I used to do it when I was there. I've seen wild things.
They used to go crazy on Omegle, huh? I've seen some.
Especially back in the when we were younger. If you know, you know.
Yeah, Omegle's hard.
If you know, you know.
It's kind of tough. I'm not fucking.
So you know. You don't have a Bigo, huh?
I used to have no. I use my roommate's account for Omegle.
Okay. Let's see. You don't see nothing. We'll just put that. Whatever the fuck. Just anything.
Alright. So I'm gonna ask you.
Because it's smart.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
Do you have trust issues? I definitely
Do I have trust issues? I think I do.
do.
But I'm easily, I feel like I do, but I'm easily, I can easily trust someone if I know I can trust them. Yeah. So it's like a yes and a no.
I'm more like, trust who?
Yeah, I'm like that too, but when I meet somebody, I can, that I know, they show me that I could trust them, then yes. But with strangers, no, I don't know. I'm never trusting nobody unless they show me.
Yeah, for sure. I
don't know if you call that trust issues though.
Shit, I definitely have trust issues. I don't trust a soul. There's not anybody on this earth that I really trust like that. I mean, maybe, obviously my mother. But yeah, I've seen too many people. People that you love turn on you.
Yes.
You get a whole different perspective on things. It's like, what's trust? What is trust really? I feel like a lot of times people are only loyal to you for that day. So you have to consistently earn people's loyalty. People just don't wake up every day just loyal to your ass. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
But if you're a trustworthy person, I feel like you kind of get that same thing back. I don't know though, but I definitely have trust issues. But I'm not gonna make somebody else ruin it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
I feel like you can trust people and still move. You can not trust people and move accordingly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just have to understand that nobody can really get everything out.
I'm trusting your ass, but I'm watching you. That's what it is. I'm trusting your ass, but I'm watching you still. Doesn't mean I have my food, but I wouldn't call that trust issues. I've seen people with trust issues and they just ask, they always think you up to something. And when you keep telling them the truth and showing them the actions, it's they just don't get it. I've met people with that, trust issue shit, badly.
So, I think of it like this too, also, because just all the ways you can have trust issues. You always have to understand this. You have to understand that you have to be okay with the worst happening. You know what I'm saying? Come with that understanding. Like, I don't expect too much out of people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. And I expect, things could get tested for me. And for me to get tested in ways that I need to. And I expect people to try me like that. So
I feel that.
I just expect people to try me. Like, I just expect it. I know someone's gonna try me because.
I mean, for a man, it's different though.
Yeah, I'm saying it from a man's perspective. That's true.
Because y'all can't trust nobody. There's always somebody that's up to something with a guy, like, especially out of nowhere, like motherfuckers plotting on you or like just shit like that. So
I was just thinking this too. Sometimes like I have a dark mind. But I was thinking, like, hey, if I really wanted to catch someone, if like I really wanted to find a real deal enemy, I just gotta know who he's fucking. like, oh, okay, I know he's fucking. I'll be able. She's gonna be on Instagram showing up locations.
That's insane.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's why I said sometimes I have a dark mind. But yeah. If I really wanted to find someone, because you find, oh yeah, who's he fucking? She's probably posting on IG. Oh, I'm at this restaurant. And it's done for him. But I'm just like, at the end of the day, don't do that. I would not advise anybody to do anything, that's negative to you or, negative to someone else. Find a different solution to handle your problems with people. You don't want to, do that.
Just be at peace.
Yeah, be at peace.
Do you.
But as a man, we're kind of always at war too. So that's a man.
Yeah, man, like me, like, I feel like the way I am, like, because I be feeling like I war sometimes, but like peace just makes it better. Like, when I'm just by myself and just chilling, and like I don't involve myself with everybody, so I'm just, because I like my peace. For sure. Because I'm always like like how I was before. I was just always like trying to survive.
Yeah, for sure. That's a fact. That's good, G. Alright, so, what was I going to say? Honestly, I'll say like this. Having your peace, definitely the most important factor that you can contribute is being peaceful in your heart. And sometimes, things are going to come into place to where your peace will be abrupted and you will be tested.
Just move accordingly.
What are good ways that you feel like that you can still find your peace even during a trial and tribulation time?
Just don't act out too much. Like if something makes you upset, like just be upset. You can feel how you feel, but like don't let everybody know how you feel. Don't let it show. Like, because if you give that reaction, motherfuckers gonna be like, oh yeah, but I got her reaction. Let me just fuck with her one more time. I had to learn that, most stuff.
So that confirms also my understanding that having emotional control. She literally just confirmed that. When you are faced with a trial time, a trial tribulation, the importance of having emotional control and understanding how to face that trial, take it for what it is, and take it as a learning experience, it's very hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you're very upset and it's something that really hurts, you're going to want to react. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to go back to your old ways of handling things. All I can say is it's really just up to you if you want to take that next step or not do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is our own vessel. It's our own life. Nobody's going to tell you nobody lives with you in your mind. So it's going to take your own step and leap of faith to want to make that type of change.
It takes
a lot of self-love. Yeah. Self-love is a hard thing sometimes.
Because you gotta literally live with yourself first to find that self-love. You gotta know your flaws. You gotta know how fucked up you are, and you gotta know what you love about yourself too, and just shine bright on that.
You want to take another shot?
I sure do.
Alright, but I don't think it's gonna hold up on the Sprite to keep it being with you. But no, that's
You said
good.
what?
So I don't think it's gonna hold up on the Sprite to keep it a being with you. Like your phone?
No, it's fine. I'll use that. It's okay.
Okay.
My big go live right now.
See, I had another question I saw.
Thank you.
Ooh. What's the most attractive non-physical trait that you like out of guys? Like the most attractive that's non-physical.
That's non-physical. What's attractive but non-physical? Let me think. I don't know. Like, as in what? Like anything? Like friends, relationships, like.
Yeah, like a non-physical trait. So that's gonna pertain to more like, let's just say.
Not like physical looks or anything.
Yeah, like.
I don't know. It's personality for me.
Mm.
It's personality for me. I love.
So what's the personality traits that's most interest for you then?
Just being funny and just always happy, like bubbly. Yes. I don't like being around people who are always like upset, just always like mad and shit. Like.
Type shit.
Who got time for that? And
Yeah,
that shit's ugly. Like it's ugly. Like I like people who are like just always like. You could tell they're just in their vibe, in their world, you know, just living life and having a great time.
Do you like when guys are too obsessed with you?
I love that shit. I love that shit for real. I mean, I don't know. I don't like the clinginess, but I love a motherfucker who shows like his obsession with me. But you can't just do it overboard. Like that's just too much. It's being too clingy. I need my space. Like always want to be up on you. But like I like just.
She likes you know she'll do it. She like it, bro.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah, I love that shit.
Sorry to disturb.
No,
Nah,
you're
he was
fine,
right.
you're
Nah, facts.
Any female
But-
likes you know she'll like when you do that.
Nah, cause like I'm gonna say this though. I feel like that's a good example of why you should never listen to a woman's advice. Because I'm about to say this. Let me say this. Just for this, because I have to. Even if she likes you a lot, if you're clingy and needy, that shit's gonna fade.
It's a turn off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
If
if you're too overly obsessed, it doesn't matter. At some point in time, that shit's going to fade and it's going to go away. It's just like her likeness for you, her respect for you is going to go. It's guaranteed, 1,000%. She's shaking her head yes after she just said that she loves when a guy is obsessed with her.
No,
that's
like what I'm talking about by being obsessed with me, like you can be obsessed with me, but just not clingy with me, if that makes sense. Like you could like shower me with like love, you know, when you come back home from work, you can like, you know, oh, here's some flowers and like, you know, $100 get you something nice, you know. That's obsessed with me. Like if you're obsessed with me, you're gonna like show me some love, like you feel me, but not the clinginess, like the affectionate cool, but just not like clinginess. Cause I feel like people mistake clinginess for obsessionist, or you know what I mean.
Yeah. So obsessiveness and clinginess are both insecurity traits as a man that if you have them, you need to eliminate.
It's not two different things?
No, they're both two different types of insecurities.
Oh, wow.
As a man that you will have to eliminate immediately if you
I
have
didn't know
it.
that. He's like...
No, because like he doesn't feel, a lot of times if a man's obsessive with a woman, he just doesn't feel whole. Like he doesn't feel completely full without you.
Is that true?
I'm
like, is that true? I want a second opinion.
I really agree with you. He's like, bro, like, that's a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, so can I change my answer then?
No, don't change your answer because
Okay.
your answer was perfect. Because
Okay.
like that's literally every woman's perspective. Like every woman's perspective is for a guy to have the obsession with them because of the Disney fairy tales that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of times that in relationships, we have expectations almost like a Disney movie when it's not real life. Disney is made up. That doesn't happen. That's not supposed to happen like that at the end of the day. You know, and a lot of times that you can get that misperception with any guy that's obsessed, too clingy, he's not on his purpose. A woman's not gonna like a man that's not on his purpose, bro. If you're not on your goals, if you're not on what you are trying to do with your life to excel your life,
move along.
She's not gonna fuck with you in a long period of time, bud. Or she's gonna disrespect you subtly. She's gonna show you subtle disrespect and disrespect consistently. And you're gonna be like, damn, why is she disrespecting me?
Because you ain't shit.
That's what I'm saying. And it's a Disney fairy tale, bud, because at the end of the day, they never really tell the real ending. They got divorced at the end. So, like, to keep it a being. Like,
see, me, that's not, like, I could say I don't trust fairy tales. But, like...
No, it's okay, because that's every little girl's dream, though. Like, every girl's dream is that Cinderella story. Like, that's a fact. Like,
they want to be chased, because he done chased her down to just fit that shoe.
Chased her down for him. Instead of just be like, you know something, whoever has this shoe is gonna find me, because they're gonna be looking for the shoe, and I'm gonna be here with the shoe.
And not just for show. Stop chasing, because bitches be chasing too much. Stop chasing, because in Cinderella she didn't have to chase. He chased her around town looking for the right foot.
That's just crazy. No, honestly, I feel like men definitely shouldn't chase either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think everything needs to fall in line.
Yeah, like men and women don't need to chase. They just need to just focus on yourselves. That's it.
Yeah, focus on being the best version of yourself, and like things are gonna fall in line into place as it should be. Mm-hmm. You'll be surprised. Like the minute you say, you know something, I'm finna close that door. Now I'm finna just focus on me. Things might just fall into place. You'd be like, you know what I mean? Like you're obsessing. Let's just say you're obsessing to get some coochie. You're obsessed. Damn,
that's crazy.
Instead of just being like, you know something, everything's gonna come naturally. At the end of the day, it's gonna come. I'm just gonna focus on me, and like, it's gonna come regardless. Trust me, I'm too legit.
Stop chasing.
Yes, don't chase, but especially
stop
for
chasing.
Like
chat. Stop chasing.
Yo, we take a shot for stop chasing. For stop chasing.
Just chase the bag. It's okay.
Attract. No, honestly, because I was reading this shit too. You have to attract everything. Like it's really all in mind. Like everything's really gonna come to you. It's already yours type shit. Like if you have it in your mind, like bet this is already mine. Like I never. It's not like I don't have it. I already have it. It's mine already. Like you know what I'm saying? And like come with that shit. They're gonna try to tell you you're like delusional or some shit, but no, that shit is a fact.
For real.
Yeah, don't chase, attract. You're gonna find the right people that you need to be around. You're gonna find the right circumstances, and you're gonna be in the right places. Yo, are you willing to tell one crazy story? It doesn't have to be too crazy. Yo, she has some crazy stories. Bro, you don't, like, just tell me, just stay a light one. I know there's a light one, no details, like, but, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the one that I didn't want to tell in the car.
Alright.
Okay. It was, let me see, I'm gonna put this right here. When I got robbed for $1,200.
Oh.
At a private show I was in. It sucked. And the fact that the bitch was like, she was my friend before we started, like I started like dancing, because I do dance. And we knew each other. And when I first moved into my apartment from coming from a group home, she was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, what you, woo. She bought me little things, from my apartment, like dish soap, like little things, I was like, hell yeah, girl, thank you. And like she sat in my crib saying how proud she was, wooty whoop. And then like, I'll say like a couple weeks later, she aligned a private show. And I'm like, bet, I'm down to make some money. So me being young, not thinking shit, I just went. And we had a room for ourselves because it was an Airbnb and it was like 3 other motherfuckers. And they had a room for us. On the way, we picked up another girl. And basically, those 2 bitches plot on me, basically. And we went to the room to put our bags in there. So every time we made money, I would put it in my bag in the same room as them. And I was doing a little personal private dance for somebody. And I came out, and then after, I didn't see my money, and I had like $100 in that bag, and all that shit was gone. I was sad. And then, okay, I was young, so, and I'm emotional, I'm a Cancer, but I was crying.
Of course.
I was crying. I was like sobbing. I was like, what the fuck? Who took my money? What do you lose? And mind you, like, I didn't accuse her. Like, I didn't accuse her and the other girl, like, at all. I thought it was like one of the dudes or something. Like, I was just mad confused. And like, she was trying to calm me down. It's okay. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna call my people. Like, I need to figure this out. Like, what the fuck? Da 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 da. So I called him. And he pulls up, and then when she heard me talking to him on the phone, she was like, "Are you really gonna do that? Like, what the fuck? Are you serious?" Like, she started getting mad. That's when I knew it was her, cause she started like flipping out. She was like, "Oh no, fuck that." And then what really sold it off is she was like, "Oh fuck that, I'm finna get my people too. What you do?" I'm like, "But why would you? Like, you my friend. Like, at the time I thought, you know, I'm like, why would you even get upset that I'm calling my people? You should be helping me look for my motherfucking money, checking motherfuckers, or doing something, you know?" So, yeah. And then I have a twist to that, because after that, like, this was in the beginning of the year of this year. I'm seeing the other girl that was with her, that was with us. And I was at Bar Smith in downtown, and it was somebody's birthday. They invited me to the section and everything, so I met up with them. And she came like last minute, and then like we both seen each other, but we were like, you know, casual, you know, like just mutual together, you know, like we didn't talk to each other, we really didn't look each other's way, you know, we just know, like, we know what's up. And then after the whole club and stuff, we went back to the birthday boy's house, and we're chilling there, and then I seen her again. And then I was with my cousin too, so she needed to get something out the car, so we went outside. Or no, that girl took her outside, and when she was about to, she was like, "What, do you want to talk? Like, we haven't spoke." And she's like, "You want to talk?" I'm like, "Okay, cool, let's talk." So basically, when we talked outside, she was basically trying to make amends. Like, you know, she was like, "I know, like, you were young, what you whoop, you know, but yeah, we did put a lick on you, this and that." And I'm like, I wasn't even mad. I'm like, I was over it. I'm like, it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago, you know, I'm over it, you know, like, y'all did what y'all did. Kudos to you. Hope it worked out for y'all, but it is what it is, you know? And then she's like, "Oh, okay," you know, and then that's what it was. But yeah, it's crazy. I seen her like 5 years later, though. So.
That's a beautiful way of actually ending that situation as well, if you really think about it. When you don't hold any grudges.
I don't got time for that.
You let things go. You don't even look for revenge.
My head would be bigger if I held grudges. It would, but yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even look for revenge. You say, "You know something, I'm just going to let it be for what it is." And
God got them.
I was just about to say that. It's so crazy. I was just about to say, you know something, she probably apologized because she probably went through some crazy shit herself after she did that, because guess what? We cannot escape karma.
I feel like she did that. She spoke on it, and she just, you know, wanted, because I was like with her little clique or whoever she be with, you know, and she seemed like I'm actually like a good person. Like, I'm actually not, you know, I feel like she did not feel bad. I'm pretty sure she didn't feel bad, because if she did feel bad, she wouldn't do it in the first place. But I just felt like she was like, "Oh, okay, she fucks with the same people I do. Okay, so she must be some, you know, whoever she thinks, if they real or not." I don't know. I don't know how she was thinking saying that to me, but I just know, like, she just seen me because I, like, see me as a good person, so she just, you know, like, fuck it. I'll just speak to her. She didn't really apologize, but like, she made amends, you know, indirectly made amends, you know, but I got her, so I'm like, okay, like, I get it. Kind of over it.
For sure.
But yeah, I was 19.
Things happen. Like, I got scammed pretty bad when I was 19, like on some crypto. And it was a buddy of mine. Someone who's like, I was like really close friends. Like, Really close
Hey,
friends.
them crypto days was crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Oh my gosh. I remember I met this one dude in my one of the clubs I work at, and he was so cool though. I don't know whoever, I forgot his name too, but he was so freaking cool. Like we hung out a couple times, but he was like, when I first met him, he was like throwing money, da 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 da. He's like, yeah, I do crypto, Bitcoin, woo. All right, cool. And he invited me to his Airbnb, and we just chill. Like it wasn't he wasn't trying to do anything. He was like, just come on, we're having a meeting about like the Bitcoin stuff. You remember they would hold the meetings? So I went to their Airbnb, and it was like, it was just all of them, him and his homeboys, and then a whole bunch of girls came. Like there was some guys too. I'm like, okay. And I looked like shit. I was so mad because I was like in a depressive state, like. The club scene was kind of taking a toll on me at the moment, so I was like, ugh. But that's the reason why he invited me, because he was like, yeah, just come on. He was like, we'll make you feel better. I'm like, okay, cool. Which I did. I felt way better after that, because we had drinks. I learned a little bit about the Bitcoin stuff and the crypto stuff, and it's cool. Play golf too.
Yo, she likes golf, by the way.
I love golf. I love golf.
Yo, golfing's where the money's at.
Hey, Anita. Hey, girl.
If you want to find some real cash, you can definitely go golfing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're about to end the stream soon. We've been on for like 40 minutes. That's crazy.
It was that long.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I feel like we just started.
All right, bet. All right, I'm gonna ask you this: what are the attributes of a good wife?
What does that mean?
Dumb
it down for me.
Right.
I'm a little slow.
All right. What does a good wife look like in your mind? Like, you'd be like, if someone asked you, like, well, what is a good wife? What's the description of a good wife?
It ain't me. I'm just playing.
Just say in general. Just say your description.
I'm just saying. I would say basically what makes a good wife, right? Like, what makes a good wife? Okay, so she just gotta hold it down. That's it. She has to hold it down, And I'm not saying like cook for you, clean for you, but like you could, I don't know. I freaking hate girls sometimes because they think I am not gonna do that for nobody. I don't know about you, but if my man's taking care of me and protecting me and doing for me and supporting me and being my emotional support, I'm gonna do the same for him. And I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure he's fed, just like he makes sure I'm fed, because we won't have this food if it weren't for both of us, And, just make sure shit's straight in a crib. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all little temple.
What are the attributes of a good husband, or what are characteristics of a good husband in your mind?
Same thing. Just hold it down. Just hold it down. Like, I feel like in a household, if you want to say it as a wife and a husband, y'all both need to put in. Y'all need to both, like, fuck what you're putting to the table. No, what do y'all put on the table? Y'all bought this table together, so okay, let's go. You feel me? Like, work with each other, support each other.
Yo, shout out to Game God Goldie, because he said this thing that was actually fucking gold. He said, this is in the Bible. God said your wife was supposed to be a helpmate. You two are supposed to help each other. It's supposed to be a compliment. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to find characteristics in women that help benefit you. And help benefit, the relationship, but help benefit you for sure. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to find the characteristics in a woman that are going to be helpful to what you have going on. I'm going to say this thing that women are closest to the spirit realm due to the fact that they can bear children. So, a lot of times, women can be very helpful for what you have going on. They have beautiful talents that can help you in this thing and this thing and this thing. You can have one girl that's perfect at making stickers. It's her beautiful talent, God-given talent. And you have another one that is perfect at editing things. You'd be like, what the fuck? It's a compliment. Women compliment each other. How do you feel about being led by a man?
I love men. I love men. So I mean, if he has good energy, then yes, like it depends. But you know, I love men.
What are traits of a good leader for you?
I'll say lead without aggressiveness. You ain't always gotta like be rude about it. Just ask, and I'll do.
So a lot of times when guys are very aggressive when they're trying to push things forward, once again, it's a different form of insecurity because we have a worldview of thinking that aggression is what takes you to where you want to go. Unfortunately, it's not that. What's another attribute of leadership that you?
I don't know, like.
Do you feel like you're naturally submissive or not?
You gotta make me. Not make me, not force me, but just, you know, you just gotta be that one.
That one.
That one. Yes. You gotta be him.
But yeah, like I think we were speaking like this too. Like a lot I was telling LaLa this in the car, actually. That women are gonna be submissive naturally. It's not anything you force. It's not anything you try to impose onto them. They'll sniff it on you. They can just sniff it. They can tell if you're a faker. They can just sniff that. Be like, yeah, this guy's a fake. It's almost like it's a natural human instinct, though. Because it's a survival instinct.
You just know if they're genuine.
For sure.
You gotta know if they're genuine. Like, they could lead you, but sometimes it's to their benefit. They gotta be genuine. Literally.
Definitely. Genuine is definitely most important. It's a very important attribute just in life because I believe, you know, everything comes back to you. Karma is a very real thing. So what you push out into the world, if you don't have good intentions on that, it's not going to be in your benefit. It's not going to be good. But there are there are good leaders who don't have genuine benefits, like who aren't genuine. I will give them that much because I can differentiate the two. Like my mind's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand good and bad. And there are some good leaders who are just going to lead you down the wrong path. He's just very talented. He's very good. And, you know, he has beautiful leadership skills. Will just lead you down the shit.
We call that a narcissist?
Yeah.
For real. Because they're going to be good at, like, telling you what to do or just, you know, showing you that you could trust them. Then, boom, they just do some weird shit or, like, they just, I don't know. But, yeah, we call that a narcissist.
And let's root for leadership, push you on a good path. We're rooting.
The best leadership, yes.
The best leadership is going to put you on a good path. It's going to put you for the benefit of your life, the people around you's lives, and the people around the people of that people lives at the end of the day. That's what good leadership, that's what you want to strive for. I know we're all selfish. I know we all only care about ourselves a lot of times. I know you're going to say you're not selfish, but I know this down to the minute detail of what being a human is.
The fact that I was like speaking.
I know. I know you're about to say you're not, but I guarantee you.
No, I feel it though.
Yeah.
We make decisions
based on our own benefit at the end of the day.
I get it.
And then we think about other people second. You have to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you can't even give from an empty cup. Some people might claim that they only love other people. But if you're not filling yourself up, I feel like you don't fully love the other people like that. Because you have to be your full self to show up.
Right.
I can't show up on an empty cup. They'll be like, you could have just stayed home. Why'd you come? I've had people in my life that try to show up for me, but like, for what? What are you going to tell me? Too bad? I'm sorry? The fuck? Couldn't give me nothing. Empty ass cup.
That is selfish, motherfucker. They're trying to support you. Sometimes that money for. I'll be like, all right, fuck you too. Bye. Shit, fuck you. Dwell in your sorrow, baby. The fuck? I'm trying to give you some support. That is selfish.
No.
So
no, I'm thinking of it like this too. Like, I'm just saying, once again, just try to be the best version of yourself that you can be. It takes time. It's not anything that's gonna come instantly. But if you really just show you love, I feel like you gotta love yourself correctly. And you love people the way you treat people, how you treat yourself a lot of times. With that kindness and care. Can I get one more crazy story out of you? Do you have one more crazy? I know you got some story, bro. She got some story.
I do got some stories.
Wait, she's not gonna tell all the stories though. Not all the stories. Not even beyond this bitch for real. But like, let's tell.
I'm just so like
blanked
out because I know I'm like.
I take a shot and you're gonna think about a story.
Wait, can we take a bathroom break?
Yeah. Use the bathroom.
Sorry.
No, I'll talk on here. Chop it up. I haven't talked to my people in a minute. I was about to say some ass on the camera. Come on, say it. Haven't talked to my people in a minute. It's been a while, chat. Yo, I haven't been here in a while. Life's been lifing, bro. Like, honestly, I'm just grateful for the experience that I've been having the past few months. I have not streamed on Twitch since probably maybe it's been a long time since I've streamed on Twitch, honestly. And once again, due to the fact that I've just been on some moving things and there's no excuses. I sound like a softie for that. I haven't streamed on Twitch for 7 months. 7 months I have not streamed on Twitch. And that's okay. You wanna know why? My plan is to have just a lot of just content out there into the universe just cause I can. That's my pure plan. I plan on getting rich in so many other different ways that streaming on Twitch is going to be my way that people can just access the old version of myself that they can't access anymore. I think that's a beautiful way of thinking about it. Because at the end of the day, people are just going to look back and be like, this motherfucker was just dropping videos, just dropping them. What the fuck? But once again, everything is about your own life experience, how you see life, how you want to be better. Once again, I never would have met LaLa if I didn't move to Phoenix. She's a cool girl, cool friend that I have. And never would matter if I didn't move to Phoenix. Take that step. Shit's harsh. You're going to twerk on the camera or what? Throw some ass on camera? She's still shy. She's not going to throw ass on camera yet. Just a little bit. Just a little something, but nah, she's still shy. When she gets a little less shy, a lot of ass will be thrown on this camera.
And that's why one thing
on my MacBook Air.
One thing I love about streaming is because I just be recording sometimes all day and like I start to get loosened up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like once again, it's her first time ever coming on stream. So like that's a very it's a nervous thing to do. Like, you know how hard it is to talk to a camera? Just look at yourself and you're just talking.
I feel like a crazy person.
You know
I could take little videos because I told you before I did a little Sheen haul, you know?
Yeah.
Say hi, chat. Say hi to my chat.
Say hi to the chat box.
There we go. I found it.
I wonder if Hennessy would give me a sponsorship. Hennessy, I need my sponsorship. I know
y'all better give me a sponsorship because
she's the one who drinks Hennessy.
I can do anything.
I don't even drink Henny. I
can do anything. I can definitely do anything. I'm gonna put it right here.
I'm a tequila guy.
You don't have to put it back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm definitely Miss Henny Queen. So all I drink is Henny. Well, I cheat though because I drink other stuff. I can drink other stuff, but I prefer Hennessy.
I definitely haven't had you on tequila the first time we drank a Patron or some shit.
Remember that guy that was viral for having literally everything Hennessy? Excuse me, everything Hennessy?
No.
No?
Say he went viral? No, I don't know.
What? I don't know. Okay, they gonna know. They gonna know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it's that guy.
They're gonna know.
Look it up. You gotta look it up now because it's gonna kill me.
Look at my notes for a question.
No, for real.
So what? He just wore everything in Hennessy or something?
This guy always did everything was Hennessy. He made food of Hennessy. He wore the robe. that said Hennessy. Like it's you gotta find it. I'm gonna show you later. But I feel like they know what I'm talking about. They should know what I'm talking about. Okay. Should be.
What gets you emotionally attached?
What gets me emotionally attached? It's very hard to get me emotionally attached, honestly. So I'm not sure.
All right. So wait, I'm not from the mic.
What happened?
Since it's hard to get you emotionally attached, what's one difficult trait that they had to unlock to get that out?
To get my guard down.
Yes.
To get my trust down. Look. Yeah, I think that's where the trust issues comes down to. Trying to get me to be attached or emotionally attached. So I hate when guys be like, oh, well, you gonna fall in love with me. No, the fuck I'm not. Oh, I drink it off. Sorry.
No, you're straight. Want some apple juice?
No, I'm okay.
Definitely.
I take it straight. I'm just
Oh,
being
I'm gonna use
classy.
the bathroom. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna be with my chat.
Talk to the chat.
In your chat. Honestly, this is a great point of view. Okay, you stop. He thought I was talking to you guys, but it's a great. Yes, it's good. So, anyways, hi chat. And this chat too. I'm not used to talking to that camera. I'm used to talking to my chat. Is anyone on my chats? Okay, no. But yes, this is pretty cool. It's a little different for me. I'm used to, just speaking with my chat. I'm not used to speaking to a camera, but it's cool. I like it. It's a good experience. It's different. Chill. I'll probably do it again. Maybe next time I'll do it again. I'll be more relaxed, and more chill instead of nervous. Because I show the fuck now. I was telling you, I was like, this looks good right here. You're going to have to see what I see right now. Like the vision.
You talking to the chat about?
About how this is different, but I like it.
Yeah, how do you like the, this is your first stream, so how's your opinion on it? Like, how do you
It's
like
cute.
It? Said it's cute?
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
Said
it's cool.
Cute. Yeah, it's my first.
I'm not as nervous. But you see the vision though, like right here? And then we don't have to keep doing this, just because we
You
can.
say you're not as nervous though?
No, I'm not as nervous.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
I'm cool.
What made you not as nervous? Like what happened? Like what happened through time?
I don't, maybe the Hennessy. But no, I'm just getting used to it, just getting used to,
Yeah, like how do you feel about stepping out your comfort zone? Because I know it's kind of uncomfortable.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
No, it's just a little nervous because I was just overthinking.
Mm-hmm.
Not overthinking, but just, I don't know, I was just nervous. I don't fucking know. I was just nervous.
Yo, I was telling her being nervous is a beautiful thing because, it can lead you something to where, if you have to understand, good and bad and positive things. You can be nervous about something bad. Mm-hmm. It can lead you to a bad spot. But if you're nervous about something, something, this is going to be a cool experience, and in your mind it's going to be a cool experience, and you're nervous about it, it means, you definitely got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got to step out your zone, your comfort zone for that, and be like, something, might as well try to experience it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's take a shot to nerves.
It's a great thing to be human.
It's a great thing to be human.
Literally. Tell me that one dream you had. Let's do that on the podcast. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I can talk about shit on the pod.
No. Okay. I can't wait to hear it.
Nah, it wasn't even. No, honestly, I can say bits and pieces of it because I had a situation going on.
Oh shit.
Nah, cause I can say
in the dream. In the dream, right?
Yeah, in the dream.
Okay.
Hold on. I can say you had nightmares, right?
I'm pretty sure?
Okay. I just want to make sure. All right. So LaLa told me she had nightmares.
Yeah, my dreams are crazy.
Yeah. So like, I just had immediately after she told me that, like I had a few dreams back to back on, some situations I was going through. And I just thought it was funny because I was like, oh yeah, she literally just told me she has nightmares. And I had 2 dreams that made me didn't feel the best. But no, it gave me a better understanding on things. I think that person was probably just thinking about me or something. But
that happens. I hate those dreams.
yeah, it was like I think because I had to look it up. 'Cause I was like, bro, this is kind of weird. And I looked it up, and it said like sometimes when someone's kind of thinking about you, you're gonna have like they're gonna like might pop up in a dream or 2. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I was going through some personal things that I had to take a grasp on, full responsibility. But I came back a better man out of it with a better understanding.
You gonna tell me after this, right? Full detail. Are you?
No, it wasn't even a nightmare or anything like that. It was just like not even a bad dream. It was just weird how it just like my life was pertaining, and that dream just happened, and it felt weird. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you just want to let things go. You know what I'm saying? Like let things go and let it be for what it is. But
it's kind of how you let it go, though. You gotta face it. Face your demons.
Yeah, for sure.
Face your demons.
For sure.
Good for the soul.
Facing your demons definitely is good for the soul.
You releasing them and taking them away and all that.
Yo, first time I met LaLa, she told me something I never thought I would hear a female say.
What did I say?
She said, depression is a choice. Or she said either depression is not real or it's just a choice.
They're going to attack me for this.
Yeah,
they're going to attack me for this.
That's my channels for those to be.
Yeah, they're going to attack me.
But no, you're going to be attacked.
Sure. Depression becomes a choice when it is a choice. Like, literally, like, you can either, because I know.
Wait, not to cut you off. She's been through some things, bud. Some life experiences. And she's saying this. Trust me, you should really take this into account. If you're going through some things in life, I promise you should take this into account. It's one that has experience. We're not going to say this on camera. Mm-hmm. We're not going to say most of the things on camera. I would love her to say maybe a few crazy more stories. But we're not going to say it on camera, though. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But depression.
No, you're okay. Yeah, so. No, you're fine. Depression becomes really a choice, though. Especially when like he said, I've gone through a lot of things, gone through so much. So like me, like I was a depressed person. I was very depressed, self-harm, whatever the fuck you want to call it, So, but when you realize like that's like when you come out of that, like it becomes a choice. Like I've met people who they understand like what they've been through and stuff, but they want to be stuck in that depression state. They don't want to do what they need to do for themselves to get out of it. So that's why I say depression is a choice, because some people just give up and they just don't want to do nothing. And it's cool, like I don't know, like I said, it can be a choice when you understand that you're in a depressive state. Like, are you going to choose to get up and do for yourself, and just make your life better, Yeah, like, you went through this type of stuff, but what are you going to do about it to make your future more better, So, yeah.
So, every time I've been very sad, very depressed, I'm fully invested into what's going to make me better. Highly advise you do the same. Anybody else watching this, just fully invest. Be like, something, I'm just going to go harder in the gym today. I'm hurt. I'm hurting inside. There's been times where I was like, damn, I'm so sad. I'm so hurt inside. I'm about to smack some weight and make my muscles hurt. because I feel so much pain.
You're not that much in pain. But I was just like,
But no, like, I actually got satisfaction out of it. I was like, you know something? Like I was like, sometimes I was so bothered. I said, I'll feel better when my muscles hurt. Cause like, you know, I can put it somewhere else. So I think it's a beautiful thing. Yes, but I think it's a beautiful thing, you know. I think LaLa's mindset, how she was able to even just say that, I feel like that can help a lot of younger women out there. Like seriously, I think.
Thank you.
No, for real. I feel like a lot of younger women can actually really hear that and really get a new perspective on things. Because it's like a hard thing to realize, you know, especially for females, bro. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have not really heard that for anything.
We could be slow. We could be slow. We could definitely be slow at points. Because I know I'm slow. I mean, there's smarter females out there, probably smarter than me. But, like, I'm speaking for the slow bitches. I really am, because I could be slow at times. But, yeah, just, I feel like once you get, like, I don't know, as a female, like, once you understand, like, what you're capable of, or even just in a person in general, a man too, you know, like, I don't know, you just got to get yourself, like, understand yourself, and literally that's all you have to work on is yourself. So, yeah.
Understand yourself. And I feel like once you do understand yourself, I feel like that's when you can actually love other people correctly. When you're actually able to love yourself.
You could start filling their cup.
For sure.
Literally. You could start filling their cup. And because you cannot fill a cup with your empty cup. What the fuck that gonna do for you?
Nothing.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of airhead shit going on.
Like, no, see, the reason I said that, for example, is because I remember, because just sometimes I have people in my family, right? And I have to give them advice. You know what I'm saying? I say it like,
and they could be older than you.
Yeah, older. And I'm like, bro,
and they be like, damn, how do you know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, damn, how you know this? I'm like, damn, I wish you told me. I just had to look this up myself. But I'm just like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying you can't pour from an empty cup, because, like, there's no knowledge. Even giving knowledge, that's pouring, bro. Like, just giving knowledge and giving a better understanding.
You gotta know what you're preaching about.
For
like,
sure.
You gotta know, like, what, like, everything you stand for, like, everything, I don't know. You just gotta know shit sometimes if you want to pour into somebody else's cup. Because, or else you're just gonna say a whole bunch of nothing.
For sure. And a lot of times, the best time to even try to pour in someone else's cup when they ask you for advice. Do not just input things out there either. Like, you know, understand when people come to you.
People don't fuck with unnecessary opinions.
Yeah.
They don't want to do that. Take it from me, because I am a person who loves to, I'm like that sometimes. Like, I had to learn how to stop putting my 2 cents in. Now I just shut the fuck up.
No, because I just honestly let people be what they be. You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know something? They're going to do what they want to do. Unless they ask me, then that's a whole different perspective. Because you're going to get the full truth, and they know they're not going to get anything but the truth from you. And you know they're going to tell you the harsh truth.
Ask, you should get the answers.
Yeah, for sure. But I was like, people don't ask you, bro, please do not say anything, because your answer, even if it's right, it's insignificant. Because they're not going to be in the mindset to even digest.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're not even going to be in the mindset to even listen and want to hear what you have to say. So if you genuinely do have some good knowledge, sometimes you can just shut the fuck up, bud. A lot of times, I'm going to be honest, 90% of people don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm thinking about 98, but
maybe 100%.
Like, I'm telling you.
We all don't give a fuck, because I wouldn't give a fuck. Especially when I'm in the heat of the moment, I'm like, okay, just fuck up. Or when I'm going through something and I really just don't want to hear it, I'm like, it'll go one and out the other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the best time is when someone literally says, like, hey, listen, what should I do on this? And that's when you give your 2 cents on things. But, like, sometimes you can just have a lot of knowledge and really just not even say anything about it. Like, to be honest with you, it's kind of better like that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can just know a lot of things and just really not say anything unless, like, you know, because, like, sometimes I really be peeping shit in the world, and I just be like, wow, that should be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I don't gotta say anything. Because, you know.
Do you have any, have anybody else have experience? I've experienced this where, like, you see something or something does, like, some people do something to you or you just peep it and your jaw literally drops.
Oh.
Like,
I'm about to say this one thing. I learned this other thing, too. Another thing from Game God. He said, bruh, if you can't find out who the sucker in the room is, you're the sucker. Leave the room. And that stuck with me. Because it's like,
I'm out of there.
I'm thinking like, oh shit. And you could go, now when you have that mindset, you're going to go to places, you're going to observe the room, and be like, oh, okay, it's that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because fucker can't read the room, bud. You know what I'm saying? He just can't read the room. He's acting like a dickhead.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, for sure. And I was thought about that too, because there's been times I had to look back and think like, damn, I was the sucker that time for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was me. Like,
my jaw be dropping. Like, I just be like, I can't recall the incident, but I know that feeling where it's like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. I can't believe, like, they'll say something or, like, do something like that. People
crazy.
shock me sometimes. People really shock me. It's
Wait,
like they don't have no consciousness.
So like, what do you mean by people shock you? Like, I want you to go more into detail on that.
Okay,
in what
like,
type of way?
Like, just if they did something bad that you never think they'll do to you, like betray you, like, just basically betrayal. Like, what the fuck? Like, wow, alright. It makes you so mad you can't really, like, even say anything. It's just like, alright, cool. And I'm not speaking on some generic like cheating stuff or anything, but it's just like that bitch really okay, or like you just find out something, like, I don't know. It's weird.
It's not weird, because that's just human nature.
It's crazy.
Like, at the end of the day,
people are scary.
Yeah, and I was telling her that too. Like, I expect betrayal.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Like, I expect betrayal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I remember you saying that.
You know what I mean? So.
Here goes for betrayal.
If
If it wasn't for betrayal, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh God.
For sure, Ski. That's the only
Literally.
way.
Thank you.
That's the only way. Shout out to Hennessy.
I'm glad we still have some more. I'm alcoholic, you guys.
Yeah, it's bad. She's a bad influence. I'm drinking on a Tuesday. No, I got the alcohol. I'm a bad influence because I bought it.
Yeah.
I bought the
Let me see
Henny.
how my chat's doing.
I bought the Henny. It was my doing. So I take full accountability for that.
Challenging star.
Like, alright. One last.
Oh my God. 2,000.
Yo, what's your craziest confession?
My craziest confession. That's me diving into my closet. Deep as fuck.
It's kind of deep.
My deepest confession?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's pretty open. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like,
I am.
She really don't be fucking capping, bro. Like, honestly, more open than I expected. To keep it being with you.
Thank you.
I fuck with that. I respect that though. Like, someone who's transparent and like just like, you know, they're gonna give it to you raw, bro. Like,
yeah, because we'll take it or leave it.
Yeah, fast.
Just so you won't find out shit after.
Yeah, for sure.
Surprised.
Like, I'm not. You won't be surprised.
Because I remember I was full of surprises. It did not work out for me.
Oh, you tried to surprise dudes? I'm sure, like, kind of, like, you know, kind of hide it.
Yeah. Well, no, not hide it, but just, you know, like.
Be a little sneaky.
I've always. Only when I was younger. Yes. Like, I was a little sneaky, but I don't know. My deepest confession.
Yeah, you can be.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can probably tell me that off camera, to be honest, because that show probably be crazy.
It probably is, but no, I'm trying to
You
think
gotta
what
say
it
on-
was safe to say.
Like you ain't gotta
I mean,
say
I
it
did
on camera.
threesome.
But that's not even crazy.
It's not even crazy.
Bro,
My deepest confession.
Most of these girls have threesomes these days. Anyways, like 4 or 6.
I only have one, y'all. I only have one. Okay.
Bro, would you do another one type shit or what?
Huh?
Would you do another one?
Yes.
No, honestly, I'm telling you, like, if you're watching this in your relationship, your girl will probably do a threesome. You're just too scared to ask her.
Or you just want to cheat in peace.
Yeah, you want to cheat, and you don't want to tell it. Listen, I'm telling you, a lot of men are like, they're in like relationships that they don't want to be in, but like, so that's why they cheat instead of just being transparent, because he's scared to lose her. Nigga, you're gonna find a girl, if you just were transparent, she's still gonna fuck with you, bruh. Like, if you just say, hey, listen, I do this, and I did this, and she asks you, she's gonna respect it, and she leaves, you're just still whole. But she's most likely, a lot of times, you'd be surprised, she'll still fuck with you, bud. She'll still rock with you. You're like, yeah, she'll be like, you know something, I like your honesty. Seen it happen. So, you might as well just live you, and don't be miserable. I see a lot of miserable men out there.
Stop being miserable.
Be miserable, bro.
Especially miserable women. They're like, miserable men and women are the worst because like they just go bicker back and forth. It's like, fuck, shut up.
Bro, like,
but yeah.
we should be trying to elevate each other as a couple. Two people, if they want to intertwine, obviously they're gonna have their differences, and they're gonna have their, their moments of
Just
fighting.
gotta work together, like try to work together, and just it's the fact that we trying to give relationship advice. We both single.
Yeah, I'm single with you, bro.
This is why I choose to be single. I choose to be single because
do
no
I.
one don't get it. Like,
Honestly, bro, no, listen.
You gotta work on yourself first.
Bro, that and like, I feel like the relationship, the way people see relationship is fucked up. Like how society sees relationship is fucked up. Cause I think of it like this. LaLa is cool, but let's say it like this, right? Why should I be restricted to meeting another cool woman?
We all could be cool together.
Fuck.
No, for
So
real.
why it's just like, I just don't see that. Like, I can meet someone else who's cool. I mean, you can meet cool people. You can meet beautiful people. And connect like that.
And 10 cool people in the same room, like, this would be one hell of a podcast right now.
It's gonna raise vibrations.
It would be better than Andrew Tate, whatever the fuck. And they're all miserable people sitting in one room. So imagine 10
right.
people.
Don't talk. We're not gonna talk about bad about Andrew Tate, but we'll talk. I'll tell her later after this podcast. we fuck with Tate over this podcast, but I'll tell her after the pod. It's okay.
He gonna offend him. Well, it's not that I have, like, I really don't care. But the thing is, they're just miserable, men and women. He puts miserable women in there, so it's too miserable. It's too fucking Hennessy.
All right, let me say this one thing.
It's too miserable people. It's a lot of miserable people. When a woman is miserable and a man is miserable, literally, it's not gonna go good.
I'm gonna say this one thing, and that's it. Once again, choose who you are in your universe. See how she said she didn't fuck with Tate, right?
My phone died.
Your phone died. See how she said she didn't fuck with Tate. She had a terrible reaction to him. But she knows me. She knows who I am, knows my characteristics, and understands things. I understand it like this. If you're a Tate fan, if you fuck with Tate, you need to make sure that your characteristics are on point. You gotta make sure that you're gonna be the best version of yourself that you're gonna be at the end of the day. Who you are and how you elevate yourself is only based on your life. No one else's life is based upon that. Also, I believe all people have some type of knowledge that can help benefit you, no matter how evil they are.
And how they go about it.
Yeah. So even like, I don't think Tate's evil, but she can think Tate's evil. But I think Hitler's evil, but I feel like Hitler...
We all know Hitler is evil.
Yeah, but I feel like there's probably some knowledge that Hitler could provide that can be beneficial. I don't agree with Hitler. I feel like he was an evil man.
They turned their gifts into bad.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, I'm using that as an example, as that you can... People that you hate can have some knowledge that can benefit you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's like working with someone that you don't like, but you still kind of like gotta just say fuck it and be like, I gotta work with them because, you know, we both working with each other and we both learning off each other. But like with that subject, because I kind of felt that was a sensitive subject for me.
No, it's like
I don't look. It's
but
not
most
that I
women
don't,
hate Tate though.
Yeah, it's only because the way like I don't like men show their vulnerability when they argue with the women. I don't believe a real like I've came across real men like that respects women and you know just treat them right. You feel me? And I would not, and they do right. You know, and I would not see them argue with a woman. They would literally walk out the room like, you know what? Okay, little mama, cool. I'm gonna let you calm down and I'm finna get moving. Until you calm down, then I'm gonna talk to you. They're not gonna stand there or sit there and just argue with somebody and go back and forth with a woman, you know? So that's like with him, that's one thing I don't like about him. I'm all for men loving themselves and living for themselves because women should do that too. Women should just live for themselves and let things attract to them, just like men should, you know? But it's just the way he wants to entertain the bullshit on his stuff, you know, which is still like.
How you feel about that is how I feel about Fresh and Fit. I don't like Fresh and Fit.
I don't even watch that. I don't know about Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, but I don't like Fresh and Fit because I feel like they're kind of corny.
See
but
that? Go ahead. Sorry.
I feel like they're kind of like they have a way worse thing on attacking women. But I'm saying like this, right? Once again. Social media, everything like this has made this cloud, right? A cloud of things to where we access so much, we digest so much. We try to, we just take in a lot at the end of the day. I'm all about just taking in knowledge that can help benefit you and help benefit who you have around you, who you like, who you care about. See, I'm a Tate fan. She doesn't like Tate, but she's still here.
I did not know that. I'm sorry. But I'm cool in your book.
But honestly, what would you say you hate me now since I said I'm a Tate fan?
No, it's because like I said, the only reason why I brought him up it was because we were talking about miserable men or miserable women. And I said, for an instance, Andrew Tate, he comes off as a miserable man. Even though some of the things he speaks is true, like, you know, men need to learn to love themselves as well and not keep giving to these women who don't give a fuck about them. I've seen a little bit some, you know, something. But I agree with that. But I was just bringing it up because do you peep the type of women he brings on his show? The type of women he brings on his stuff is not like they just want the clout. They just want this. And I get that that's what he's trying to prove. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, why are you steady wasting your time like going back and forth with this person you already know about, you know? Like bring real women. But I don't know if he brought one, but if he does bring real women to his shit, I feel like his shit could be better. And he won't have to argue all the time. Two bitches, but that's like two miserable people in the same room are not gonna go well together, like literally.
Bro, this is such a beautiful example. I'm kind of glad she brought this up because due to the fact that once again, it's all about how you live your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about how you do things. It's just your universe.
You write your own book.
You write your own book, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can hate Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And we can still sit next to each other and agree to disagree in a beautiful fashion. See this?
Because we got shit in common, too.
You know what I'm saying? We got shit in common. And it's a good energy at the end of the day. And we need to get back to that. Agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree.
You know
I feel like people lost that.
They definitely lost
that. They just want to disagree with themselves. I'm like, I don't got time to keep arguing with you.
No.
Bitch, if I say it's an alligator, bitch, you gonna know it's an alligator because I see it. If you say it's a crocodile, okay, bitch, it's a crocodile. I don't give a fuck.
And like, do you understand how I actually liked how she said that she didn't like Andrew Tate? because that's something we can disagree
And
on.
you see, I didn't switch up my answer after. You feel me? Because I
And
stand
neither-
on what I said. Can
and
stand
ne-
on this.
And neither did I. A lot of men cave out there, and if she said she didn't like tape,
He would have been arguing with me.
no, they would have agreed. If they fought. Either they would have agreed or argued with you.
No, they would have, like, I feel
You
like
see their-
most people will just, like,
So if a man's trying to have sex with her, he would have agreed that he doesn't like Andrew Tate. And
wait, what?
No.
Throw me off.
Listen, I'm about to say the second
Okay,
example.
okay.
And some other nigga that doesn't understand and who's not intelligent will probably just argue with her about Andrew Tate. Like an idiot.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you know what
don't
I'm
need
saying?
to argue with me because
Most
I really
men
don't
do
give a
that.
fuck. That's what I was saying. Like, you don't need to argue with me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, like, some people would just steady waste their time in arguing. Like, dude, like, it's okay.
I like it.
That's okay if you like him. It's not the end of my world. It's not doing nothing to me. Like, you know.
And that's how your conversation needs to go, guys. Listen, if you're on a date, she brings up politics, and you say you like Trump, and she says she hates Trump, you can still have a good night.
No, that is a strong. That is a strong
Yo,
example.
that is.
though. So yeah, that's a very strong.
And you can
example.
still have a good night. You can say, hey, listen, we
I
can.
don't know though, because I would have been like, okay, I gotta go.
Nah, because I think.
No, honestly, I don't do politics though, too.
Yeah, I mean, don't ever bring up politics in a date. But sometimes there are females that will push it. That will be like, hey, listen.
Really?
Yeah, they'll be like, what's your political view? Yeah.
Bitch, about
No,
the politics don't pay my
not
bills.
political. Not your political view, but they'll push like,
Yeah, like
who did you vote for?
I didn't vote for nobody.
But I'm not gonna lie. Somebody, yeah, I voted Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like,
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How you feel now? Probably feeling stupid. They finna take all of us away.
But nah, listen. No politics. She's right though. No politics pays my bills. At the end of the day, and plus, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did my way because I'm not trying to have a female president, and I wasn't trying to have one. But like, say like this, that was my misogynistic view, and that's fine. I will stick with that.
See me.
With my misogynistic view, I'm not trying to be led by a woman. I refuse. But that's my view.
That's your view.
And whoever else's view is different, that's completely fine.
Okay, so
Like-
you're thinking it more of like who you want to be led by, but how do they lead you when they really don't give a fuck about you? This is why I don't vote on politics because I don't vote on politics because they don't pay my bills. Are they helping me? No, they're fucking not. Maybe the laws they set, but literally like
But she's right about that though.
no, like I'd rather just we all need to come together and overthrow the fucking government and bring new motherfuckers in instead of these old white motherfuckers who think they know what the fuck they're talking about because they don't.
I'm all about government
And white
overthrowing it
women. Oh.
because I feel like there's more power in the people. So like the people have lost sense of understanding our power and understanding we have power in numbers. If 10,000 people just showed up to the fucking Senate, they're gonna change a law. For
They're
sure.
gonna have to listen.
They're gonna
to
have
us.
to change the law. If 10,000 people pulled up and said, we need this change, they're gonna change it.
They're gonna be like, fuck. Man,
Against their 20?
We got all our kids
10,000?
over here at the crib.
10,000 people against their 20 or 40 people, you're tripping.
Cause think about it.
You're like, it's gonna be a bad
Politics,
day.
Like presidents really are pimps. Like, or
Oh, yeah,
like
for
not.
sure.
You could see it as pimps or like as a person taking responsibility over you over other states. That's kind of how I think, and it's just like, well, I don't really do politics. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not educated on politics, so I cannot speak too much about it. But I'd rather choose not to. I don't vote because it's like, what's the point? They're both lying to just be up in that seat. You feel me? Like everything that motherfuckers say they finna do, they really don't do that shit 80% of the time. But that's not because the president, it's because of the motherfucking government. The government is the one who passes the law. I passed my civil war. My civil war. I passed my civil test. You know the civil test you take? The
Like
state.
social studies type shit?
Yeah, and then you take that civil test. Do you do that in Florida?
Oh, nah. Civil
No,
test. You
it's
have an
called-
SAT or some shit.
It's something like that.
You take SAT out here or no?
Yeah, we do. We take the SATs, and then there's a it's called a civil test, like where you got to learn the branches, like the legislation and all that, the laws and everything.
Oh, no,
I passed that 100%. But that was a long time ago, so I can't remember shit.
Yo,
but,
all the laws have a loophole, by the way.
But I know, like, the government is the one who is in charge of the law.
Sure.
The president is just the one who speaks for the government.
For sure.
You feel me? So it's like, I'm not going to vote for somebody that will speak for the government when the government should take their asses up there and speak for themselves. You feel me? Or like, shit like that, you know? Because it's like, I'm not going to vote for no president. The government is just ass sometimes because all it is just mutual people that they know.
I'm going to say it like this. As a man, your woman should see you as president. What the fuck about a president? You know what I'm saying? She shouldn't care about that. I like how she said she doesn't care about politics.
I don't.
She should care about being led by you in a correct manner. The politician that's in office, it really doesn't matter because you can switch countries and find a country that best benefits you and your family. So it really doesn't matter. I just be fucking around with Trump shit because I think it's funny. But, like deadass, I think it's actually hilarious. People are actually very invested. These people don't care about you. Trump doesn't care about you. Nobody called my phone
They
and
don't give a fuck about
to
you.
ask me if my bills were paid. You know
They're
what I'm
not
saying?
making our economy better.
But
They're not doing all of that.
Well, but once again, like I'm very truthful. I like people who I like to know things. You know what I'm saying? Even enemy or no enemy. I would rather have an enemy in office that I know that I have than someone who acts like my friend that I don't know is really my enemy. That's the thing. I'm someone I rather.
That's why they say keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, that's what I say. I'd rather like, and I actually do fuck with Trump. I think Trump's cool. But if Trump was like literally my enemy, I'd be like, you know something? I'd rather have an enemy that I know than a friend that I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather know my enemy because I know his strategies. I know what type of person he is. He has a long history of things that you can dissect and work for your benefit. If you have a friend that you don't know, that doesn't have any history, you don't know anything about, you can't game plan.
So basically, it's about who you. That's kind of how it is. Like who you know. It's about who you know, really.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'd rather know my enemy than not know a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just know
And
it.
see me, I'd rather just not know anybody because I don't trust none of y'all bitches. That's how I do politics. I don't vote because I don't know none of y'all.
No, because like honestly,
I
mean we might go to war anyway, so it's kind of tough.
But think about it. When the world
women
ends,
don't go to war, so this is FYI.
First of all, there's women.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You
There
did
are
forget.
now.
Hold the fuck on. There's a lot of fucking women soldiers right now.
Yo, do women get drafted, chat?
They get drafted for surely. For sure.
Am I ignorant on this topic?
You're not ignorant. You're just clueless on there's actual like women who are in the war right now.
Yo, shout out to women in the war, bro.
Yeah, the Hennessy got you because that's crazy that you didn't know that. But yeah, there's a
Shout
lot
out
of
to women in the war.
Yeah, shout out. That's
Hopefully they make
cheers.
it.
Cheers on that.
In Iran.
You don't have to drink it.
See, I don't have to drink it?
You don't have to drink
Why'd you
it.
say that?
Cause
Tell me.
I'm the one who poured it.
Why would you say I don't have to drink it?
Cause I'm the one who poured it.
Oh yeah, you poured it.
I poured this one. Yeah, that's what I said.
Look at this. Look at the comparison. Nah, it's alright.
Okay.
Beautiful. Actually.
Politics is a such subject.
It's a shitty subject, bro.
It's a
Don't
shitty
ever
one.
bring that up. If you're ever on a date,
Don't bring it
I will
up.
highly advise you. Even if she brings it up, evening, hope
Be like,
y'all are doing good tonight.
Just agree with her.
Yo, whoever Swamp Rat 1965, I appreciate you. Evening, hope y'all are doing good tonight. We're doing
Thank
well.
you.
We're talking about politics and never talk about that shit on there.
And we just barely started talking about this is not what this is about.
Yeah, it's not about politics. This is about, I don't know what this is about. It's about everything. It's about LaLa. because this is
Yeah,
actually.
you did say it was about me, but then I think we just like.
LaLa was nervous at the first hour of this podcast.
The first, literally, yes, it was the first hour. I'm sorry. It took me some time.
It took her some time to
If
get
there's
her.
a part 2, yes, it would be way more.
It's
better.
gonna be a part 2. She will be shaking ass.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah. No, I think so.
Got to.
If you're down for a part 2, I'm down for a part 2.
You're down for a part 2?
I'm down for a part 2.
Okay. Oh, you never know. LaLa might be a consistent member of the pod. Pull up, hop on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Then we might get to some real crazy stories.
Or we'll probably have more people on here if you want.
That's what I'm saying. I thought I was at ask her too. I was at work. Politics are a low priority for me. Looking for friendly chat. Hell yeah!
This is a friendly chat. It's a friendly chat.
I was gonna ask you that too. Yeah, you should get some more females on here. Yo.
Yeah.
You can probably get some more. Get some vibes up in this bitch.
Tap in.
Okay,
so ask another
I'll bring
question.
that Henny too. Like.
We don't want to scare Mr.
Swamper. Alright.
Swampra. Are you still on here?
Yo, what's the worst decision you ever made? But don't say the worst decision you ever made. Say maybe
You can answer this too in the chat.
Maybe top 5.
Okay, what's the question?
What's the worst decision you ever made? But say something light. 'Cause I know probably say something light.
Light. Okay.
My
worst decision I made was not going to LA to go dance in a dance studio that I wanted to.
I'm about to go to his bathroom real quick. Talk to Swampy.
Okay, that's if he's here.
I think he's.
What's his name? Swamp Rat.
Yeah.
Swamp Rat. Are you still in the chat? Say hi if you are. See, I could talk to chat. Swamp Rat, are you still here? You probably left. We weren't really talking about politics, but okay. Let's see who's our one viewer. I can't see who's our viewer. That's crazy. Bought a mini version of the blue mic after a settlement ages ago, but have yet to use a darn thing. Are you talking about the same one like this one? How's your night going? I hope it's going good for you. Did you take a shot? You didn't take a shot yet, huh?
Is it yours?
Yes, but it's not a version. He said he had bought a mini version of this mic after a settlement ages ago, but have not used a darn thing. You should use it. I think it'll be pretty good. Honestly, I heard it in the earphones, and it sounds great. Wait, do that again.
Do what again?
A video.
The video?
Yes, because I want to post.
I bet.
No, my phone's dead.
Your phone's
Let me
dead?
see. Yeah. Send it to me. Cheers.
Yo, what would you talk about?
I'm gonna use the vegetable. I was just chatting with him.
Chatting with Swamper. Swampy. I appreciate you. Yo, what do you want me to ask LaLa? You want me to ask her, LaLa any questions at all or no? Do you want me to? Is there anything that piques your interest about LaLa? Haven't had anyone talk to with since buying it. Won't do it tonight. Too much alcohol. What did you buy? What did you buy, bud? What was bought? I was in the bathroom when LaLa was talking to you, so I don't know what you guys were talking about, but... Wait. Oh, the mic. Oh, you bought a mic. Yeah. Bro, you gotta get on the street with Swamp Rat 1965. Yeah, bro, you were born in 1965 or what? Yo, LaLa's gonna come back soon. Let me see what type of question to ask LaLa. But we're gonna get everything in motion. For sure, Ski. Bet.
Is someone else strike?
Huh?
Is someone else strike?
Nah, we're chilling with Swamp Rat right now. Alright, so
Okay.
like, what's boyfriend material for you? Like, what do you want as your boyfriend?
I can't really speak on that subject because you know me.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, that's a hard subject to talk about. Hopefully, I want LaLa to dive deep more into that, but sooner when she gets more comfortable with the camera. Yeah, but not
No.
too deep.
No. It's not that I'm not comfortable to speak about it. It's
But
just
she can't.
No, it's not that I can't. It's just like it's just hard because. Oh, thank you.
Alright, yes sir. Got the follow. Appreciation, bruh. You blew my birds tonight. Yes sir. Hey yo, if you want her craziest confessions, reach us out on personally and then we'll have her send that to you, nigga.
Okay. Is that what he said?
What?
Oh, I thought he said he wanted to hear it.
No.
Okay,
I was saying like if you want to hear the confessions, like reach out to us personally,
Mm-hmm.
send some cash, nigga. You can hear a confession or two. You
I
feel
Cash
me?
App, Apple Pay, Venmo, PayPal.
Yeah, all of that.
He said I like y'all.
I
Thank
like
you.
y'all. I appreciate yo.
Share the
Yo,
live. Share
yo,
the
answer
live.
this question. You think we should do regular streams together?
I'm down for that.
Answer that. You know what I
I
mean?
told you, I'm way more comfortable on streams. And also share the live stream. There's a little bit more questions we could go through. But no, boyfriend wise,
Yeah, that's a hard question.
you know,
Like-
I feel because
You gotta get her mind.
I feel like we already broke down on like
Yeah.
with relationships how it should be. So it's basically like that.
So you gotta get a woman's mind at the end of the day. Like,
He said, yeah, stream together if you can.
stream together if you can. Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that. What should our name be? Should we have like a stream name? Like,
Let me see.
M and
Stream
LaLa
name.
is crazy. Mike and LaLa, that's a mix. That's crazy. We can probably make a bag together streaming and shit.
Yeah, I like that.
No cap, like probably send some money on this shit, bro. Like, yeah, we probably make a bag and like once again, it's all about I think a lot of times, bro, like not a lot of times, all the time, is that you just a lot.
They sent some beans on my phone on my live. It turned into money.
Really? They be sending cash?
Yeah, on the live stream that I was on, they were sending beans. I don't know if you heard me, but I said thank you a couple times. It's because they send me beans and that turns into cash. Like that turns into money.
Pretty fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fire. Oh, actually, what's your? Because I'm still new to Phoenix, so I could just kind of met LaLa, just met her. But what's your impression on me? Because there's a bunch of videos of me I already
like
have.
you.
But what's your impression on me? What's your opinion on Mike Smith, Top G, who's an Andrew Tate fan and likes Trump?
That I just found out today. But my opinion has not changed on you. You're very, I feel like I could really sit here and talk to you, of course. Because we've talked multiple times before this. So, like, you know, I like your energy. Your energy's cool. You make me feel comfortable. And yeah, like, it's just cool. Make me feel comfortable and, you know, we could laugh and chat, you know, and that's it. The good vibes. I love the good energy.
Good vibes, good energy. I keep moving the mic. She had that perfect position. But yeah, good
It's
vibes.
okay.
Good vibes, good energy. And that's what's needed. I think good vibes and more good energy is needed.
What did I say? That's funny that you said that.
What? I like y'all. The mic picks up both your hours.
That's what I said. But it's a habit though, I get it.
Yeah, it is a habit. i I'm trying to pick up the mic. I'm like, oh, you go here.
You would only do that if you're outside and just, you know.
Yeah, facts. Cause like I'm used to.
And
like,
I only know because I watch, like I said, I watch a lot of podcasts too. So like they always like have a mic in the middle.
Yeah.
And you know, there's audio right here, and then there's audio all around. So you know. So yeah.
All right. What's one opinion that you have on me?
One opinion.
Yeah.
I kind of already said it. Like, I like hanging out with you. But like, as an opinion of what, like your characteristics?
Yeah.
You're very chill. I still gotta get to know you more.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you seem very mysterious, but I love that. I love the mysteriousness. I love it. And yeah.
That's another confirmation that I've had. She just said. It's like, it's actually very funny. But once again, everything in this life is going to align for you. You actually don't even have to force it. It's going to come to you in a way that you actually wouldn't even expect. Actually better than your expectations. It goes better than how you imagined it. When you force things, people sense that.
And they like get them the fuck away from me. I've been around people that force things.
What's your opinion on like actually expand on that? People that force things, the woman's view about it. Oh yeah, better. You know, he says so sounds good.
Okay. So yeah, no, I've ran into a lot of people who force things. You know, because you know my line of work.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and it's funny, like it's just like okay. For an example, like I told you, like how people, like how guys would want to like talk to you, oh, like pretty, when guys want to like talk to you and everything, and they try to like act like trying to force like, oh, you like me, you like already deciding like that you like them, or just forcing things like, you know, like I don't know. I can't.
You do know.
Yeah, I do know, but I can't explain it very well.
They try to force
the connection. They try to force the connection, and it's just cringe. I can't do it.
When you force things, it's sense, the neediness. It's like a stench in the air. People feel it, bro.
It's icky. Cause I told you earlier, like, you know, like I kind of like sense when like guys are not on that type of time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be like, I would calm my panties down. See, some guys don't know how to do that. They don't know how to calm their panties down. They don't know how to calm themselves down. So when they see a pretty girl that they like and they're interested in, they just want to force it and be all up on them and be like, even when the girl's showing them like, no, like, I'm not really fucking with you like that. I'm not really liking you like that. And the next thing you know, like, she's trying to get the fuck away from you because you're forcing it. Go to a girl who does like you, so it won't be as forceful, you know?
And it all flows so much better. You don't have to ask for too much. Things just go a line. I like streams like this with couples. It's more like me with old friends.
Is that a couple?
We're not a couple. We're just friends, buddy.
We're just friends.
We're
It's more
just,
like meeting with old friends.
Yeah.
We're not yet.
Yeah, we're not a couple, bro. We're just
That's
friends.
hilarious.
Yeah, bro. We're not, I have a thing against couple YouTubers, actually.
He's already post. How do you call it? Oh fuck, my phone. Sorry. Do you have TikTok on your phone?
Yeah, you put us in a category.
Parasocial, or they call it when. Okay, so right now, so look. Okay, so I like streamer university, right?
Yeah.
I love Christ in it. I love to watch his streams, so I watch him all the time. So I had a binge of watching SU, but guess who I love? Emily and Agent and Emily.
Oh.
Their chemistry on camera is just so amazing, and everybody, like including me, is so delusional. Like we want them together so bad, but he calls it. He's like, don't parasocial me. So basically, when like social media tries to like
Put two people together?
yeah, basically, you know.
Yeah.
But that's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
Still,
Girl, we are
like
not
talking
a couple.
to friends. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
period.
We're not a
Like,
couple, bro. It's my friend right here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just like, she's honestly, once again, we're just two awesome people connecting. She said she was willing to get on my podcast, and I was blessed enough to, you know, encounter some things to where it all fall in line. So like, just like everything falls in line. How I met LaLa everything just fell in
It
line.
just fell in line because it didn't take no like hesitation.
Yeah,
and
bro.
there wasn't no hesitation or anything.
No hesitation on her end.
forcefulness.
But you gotta think about it like this, bud. I've asked, like, you know what I'm saying? I've asked, like, you know, you're gonna, another thing too, with as a man, with women as well, it's a numbers game. So, like, we drink the whole bottle?
Yeah, we did.
Ain't no way.
It's a small bottle.
It is kind of like a small bottle. That's crazy. But another thing too, like, a lot of times things are gonna fall in line to place, but you have to work on yourself, and it's a numbers game, so it's all of that. There's a lot of women that I left alone because I can tell immediately she wasn't respecting my energy. And you have to do that. I'll follow either, like both of y'all. Yeah. How do you
Go on your phone on Twitch so you could look up my.
just put your Twitch right here.
I should have brought my laptop, honestly.
No, that's all good. I mean, if you wanted to do.
Cause I have a HP. I don't got nothing fancy like this though.
What, the Mackie? The MacBook?
Yeah, I don't got nothing fancy like that.
Yeah, my mom got me.
It says join Twitch today.
Yeah, nah, it's out. Did you put your thing in there?
Yeah, it says join Twitch. I think you have to log into your account.
I should already be logged in. No, that's crazy. Hold on.
Okay, so it's at Purdy P. PURTIEP.
Bro, what?
Do you know your login? Just do it real quick. But yes, my Twitch is PURTIEP. It's all together, lowercase letters. I hate that. What's your username on Twitch? Let me see.
Hold on.
Just put your username. And then just put your password. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take your phone out of your hand. I was just trying to. It says unavailable. Are you trying to chat from your phone? I don't know.
No, don't worry. I got you. I'm about to get this set up. My Twitch pass. No, I had to remember my Twitch password.
Okay, sorry.
'Cause I knew it was some other shit.
Is she spelling it wrong? Just try it. Add effects using hand gestures. Wait, how old are you again?
25.
I like that.
Said you like that?
Mm-hmm. Who should you like?
Right.
How is it spelled? Is it like with the capital or something? No, have an account. Log in. You gotta log in. That's why I was working. It's the Hennessy. It's okay.
It's the Henny.
This is gonna be a long video to edit.
It's not. I got Opus clips.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
So I'm scared. Alright. Yo, my fault. I think we lost you, bro.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Are you still here?
at Pretty P, right?
Yeah, it's at Pretty P. That's my Twitch account. If you're still here, sorry, technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
At Purdy P. That's about right.
Yeah. Are you still here?
If you're not here, it's fine. I'm about to ask her another question.
Cause you have this all recorded, right?
Bro, we've been recording for like 2 hours.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I gotta save though, so like it's gonna save. But yeah. Oh.
What?
Did you have a New Year's resolution? I feel like a lot of people didn't have one this year, but.
It's a touchy subject.
Oh, okay.
But my New Year's resolution was to well, no, actually no. It was to do better for myself, which I'm working on it still. I mean, I am, but I'm just working on it. But it was mostly to hope that like my family, remains, like stay safe. And you already know.
Yeah, for sure. I'm already knowing, like, once again, there's a lot of things we can't talk about.
Yeah.
Like, that's the cool part about it, too. At the end of the day, like, 'cause, some things you gotta say, you gotta keep personal. But, like, this woman right here, this girl right here, she has some real deal stories.
I think I said I was going to say most of them, but I think I chickened out just a little bit.
I understand. Because like, it's the first time you're on the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're on the
Part
camera.
two.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're on the camera.
Part two.
Once she gets, I'm telling you, like, probably by, like, the 4th or 5th pod, she'll probably be like, oh, all right, I'm finna say it all.
Fake.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because I'm usually, like, an open book. So it's, like,
yeah, but once
so
again,
abnormal for me not to, like, keep, but...
Yeah, it's still getting used to it. But, like, how do you feel about your first podcast and with me, at least?
I like it.
And, what the conversations we had before the podcast and how I told you I wanted to make sure that, you're at least comfortable in the pod and everything like that. Like, how would you say, like, that went as well?
It went good. Yeah. I think it went good because I shared a little bit some that I said I was going to share that I was going to save for the podcast. So we touched on that. Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Facts. No, honestly, I mostly said that because I wanted to see how you felt. You know what I'm saying?
I feel good. Like, I feel more confident now. Like, okay, bet, Because I already knew, because remember I told you before, I'm like, I just got to rip the Band-Aid off. Like you said, it's good to be nervous because sometimes when you actually do it, it's a better feeling afterwards. Like, okay, I'm glad I did it. Because now I'm, like, used to it now. Like, I'm getting comfortable, go out your comfort zone. So, yeah. Like you said in the beginning of the video, go out your comfort zone.
For sure.
It's good.
Another thing, too, I noticed as well how people kind of switch up on camera. How would you feel as me as well on camera?
You're the same. I feel like you're the same, because we talk. We already talked, so you're the same.
And I even told her, I said, hey, listen.
Go ahead first.
No, because I knew she said she was nervous before we hopped on here, and I said, listen, how did you feel like, do you feel like I was able to, like, not carry you?
No, but
like,
you held my hand. Yes, you held my hand. You held my hand, and it made me feel way more comfortable, It took a lot of time, but it's good. You did good. You did a great job. You're very good at this, so I like that. It's you, most def. I can see that.
For sure. And that's another thing I always want to explain. Don't switch up when you get on this camera, bro.
Do you think, like, how do you feel about me? Like, I mean, besides me being nervous, because you know me, like, I'm very wild. But besides me being nervous, like, do I, like, have the same?
No, yeah, definitely. She's still the same personality, even off the mic, you know what I'm saying? Like, she has a bubbly, I can tell she has a good soul. I can tell, like, like, at least, you can tell when people have good intentions just in, like, just how they treat people and how they do life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have people in my life who don't have good intentions about themselves. Mm-hmm. I just don't attract that because I have good intentions. And the minute I can sense that, I usually leave people alone. But I'm okay with being by myself a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm usually...
So you sense good energy, like...
I sense good energy from you,
good.
for sure. Yeah. I feel like... But I wouldn't have you around if I didn't. Like,
exactly.
If she
likewise.
If she talked to me sideways, I wouldn't have her around. Like, if she said to me anything crazy...
Goodbye.
Like, talk to me crazy... like I was, but hey, listen, like it's not gonna work out, like, and that's okay.
You better than me. I ghost.
I always, you know what I'm saying? Listen, like, we're not gonna work
When
out.
I'm not feeling nobody, like.
But she's a female though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta ghost, cause niggas, guys be acting weird. They might try to like,
But guys act weird when you ghost them too, cause they be like, damn, for real, you finna ghost me, or damn, like, or they keep texting you. Like me, I don't say nothing. I just block. Don't say nothing. And then sometimes if I don't block them, when they ask me like, oh well, what happened? I'm like, well, I don't know.
I mean, I expect females to ghost guys. I even expect to get ghosted because at the end of the day, too, that sometimes things just don't mesh. Chemistry just doesn't go, and you can't even take it personally. I've had times to where, like, I remember that I had a date plan, and some girl told me, she asked for my age. I told her I was 25. She said she was too old. She was like 32. She's like, oh yeah, we can't go on this date. I just never texted her back. I said, hey.
Oh, that's reasonable.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey.
But
I'm not finna be like, oh. I'm like, hey, listen. We're all gonna fall in line into the right place.
I've been in situations where I've gone like on a like outing, whatever you want to call it, date or whatever.
Date.
Yes, a date.
Date.
Where we just.
Y'all still make a good team on stream. Just.
That's good.
I appreciate that for sure. This is our first stream together, by the way.
Yes, for real.
I've never been on
time.
stream with her. And yeah, I was like, she was
It's
like,
good.
she actually pressed me kind of. She's like, hey, yo, we gonna get me on the pod. I was like,
oh yeah, I did.
I was like, all right, I'll get you
Can't
on the
wait
pod.
for it. Can't wait for it. Even though I was nervous as fuck. But yeah, what was I saying no?
Oh yeah, you've been on dates, situations.
Oh yeah, so there's situations where like I did see them in person and we hung out, but like the way the vibe was in person wasn't the same, like, and I just had to go because motherfuckers was just like just weird, like, I mean, I get it, like, okay, remember I told you that one time, I told you, I think when we first hung out, and I had told you about the dude that was trying to record me because he thought I couldn't pay for my meal.
Oh, yeah.
There's people like that. Oh my gosh, there's people
we
like
live in
that in
Phoenix.
real life. Yes, I feel like there's people like that everywhere because I've never been in that position in Phoenix. Like I've never like anywhere. So it was just weird. I've only seen it on social media. You feel me? Like, and for that to almost happen to me, luckily, I bring my own. I handle my own. So it's like, when he thought he could have like caught me lacking and be like, oh well,
I can put you on charge.
you can't pay for your own meal or whatever. It's like, it was weird. Like, I got out my purse and I'm just like, well, here you go. I could pay for my own meal. So it was just like weird how, like, I don't know. That was a weird altercation. That was something I definitely blocked his number. I didn't say nothing to him. I put down the money, probably even paid for his meal because I don't even know how much money I put. I was just like, here you go. And I walked the fuck out. And so, yeah. Yeah. So that was that. But thank you, Swamp Rat. Thank you so much. You should send a little gift too while you at it, send me a gift too on my page. I hope you followed my Twitch as well. I just started a Twitch too, so, But I'm on Beagle Life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He said an old high school friend that moved to Phoenix back in the late 1980s passed about a year ago unexpectedly.
Damn, move to Phoenix, bro. Phoenix, Arizona.
I feel like Phoenix is just...
Phoenix is a melting pot of a lot of different type of things.
Yeah.
It really is. I've met some people from Iowa, Minnesota.
Apparently a heart attack. What hospital did they go to?
There's just bad hospitals out here?
Let me know what hospital they went to. If it's St. Joseph's, and
no go.
It wasn't no heart attack. No, for real, like, my sister passed recently, but like they told her because she passed away from lupus, and they told her that she had low potassium, so they brought her up to the ICU level, like the second level. Then all of a sudden she had to go to an induced coma. They had to put her in an induced coma because of the low potassium. But when they said the cause of death, the reason for it, because they gave us her USB. It said with too much, she had too much potassium in her heart. So we're like, okay, but you guys just told us that she had low potassium, which is why you had to bring up who gave her a lot, you know? So it was just kind of weird. It was really weird.
Like I said, this girl's been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she lost, you know what I'm saying? She lost some family members, bro. Like lost people who were close to her.
Within a year, like not even with like the motherfuckers didn't even give me a year, but yeah, it's in the same year basically.
And for her to say the mindset that she said earlier, don't know the hospital. His mom said he was found slumped over.
That's crazy. So after my sister had passed, a couple days later, one of me and her had good like mutual friends, and one of our mutual friends, Chaz, rest in peace to her, she passed away at her job too. At her job, and but she went to the same hospital though, and they couldn't revive her. They said it was crazy.
But nah, like
yeah.
I think it's
anyway.
Nah, cause like once again, I think it's fire. I think people who've been through hard things that hurt and are able to get that positive understanding at the end. I try to tell her that her shit is actually could be very beneficial to a lot of younger girls out there, like to a lot of younger girls that might feel a little lost, that might have gone through some hard times.
And I was like that. I was a girl who was like, I went through a lot when I was young, and I went through some hard times where I wasn't guided. I had to learn how to guide myself. And fortunately, I met somebody who guided me a little ways till my 20s. So I feel like that helped a lot too. But when I was younger, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Nah, for sure.
I was lost in the sauce.
In the sauce. Wait, hold on, leave me some more. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was lost in the sauce. But that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, facts. R.I.P.
I guess you gotta press it. Mine's just tap.
Alright, this is officially the last question because we've been on 2 hours.
We have.
I'm about done. Alright. What's your best manipulation tactic you pull on men?
I'm so sweet, but
Every woman has it.
yes, I do. I don't know. One thing, I like to just keep it real. I don't feel like, I feel like manipulating people is like harder than just keeping it real. Like, but my coochie.
Perfect. That's a perfect answer to end with because it shows how women have a lot of power over men because of sex. A lot of men, you are controlled because of your lust and your sexual prowess. So,
y'all make it easier for us. I'm sorry.
Make it too easy.
Sorry.
And like honestly, you make it easy for me as well because I'm like, oh, bet I can finesse motherfuckers like that. But I can get him over lust. All I have to do is find some other girl. But I'm not that type of person. I'm a good person. But just know, a lot of bad things can happen to you if you don't control your lust. If you don't control...
Like STDs. Like STDs. STDs and pregnancies.
Pregnancies, STDs, and nigga, somebody might run up on you for this shit. Like, keep it a beat. Like,
you might be fucking with someone else's pot.
Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I understand, like, I was thinking this earlier. I was like, yo, bro, if I have an enemy and I know he's controlled by lust, I know I'm gonna win. Like, I know it's a guaranteed W. My sexual prowess went out the window. This is for the young men, bro. This is 1965. Talk about high school in 1980, big dog. This is, but nah. I
You're talking about
understand.
radio shows and audio casters. Yeah, you a little old.
So I stopped recording them and even utilize backup of extra drive.
That's good.
That's what's up, bro. Nah, I was just
Okay.
joking on the old stuff, but
No, that was before. That was
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I was just reading it because we missed it because we
Okay.
jumped to the other one. But yeah,
1965. But yeah, bro, like just for the younger men, because you know when
no. He
you're in
was
your
a younger
20s
man before, and I'm pretty sure he could tell us that it was the same way before.
Yeah, for sure. You probably dogging shit out. But like,
He probably got tricked in one time.
Tricked for sure.
Getting they bills paid for the one time.
hey, pay for the bills, but I don't know. I at the end of the day too, like once again, everything's big on respect, bro. Like and you gotta understand, like you can control that about yourself. You can't be like, hey, listen, I don't care about that. I care about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't just be like, you know, just lay down that's a problem.
Mhm.
And I've understand as well that lust is usually our men's downfall. Usually, I've seen a lot of cases that have been going around these days, and I've looked into things that happened in the past, and I've been thinking like, oh yeah, lust is usually a man's downfall. Usually, you're going to fall because of it.
It's a woman's down. I feel like it's a human downfall of being lust. Like God talks about it. Like
It does.
lust is not. I can't say lust is a sin because shit, I sin a lot. But like it is true though. Like when we mature, we realize like, oh, okay, we get it now. Like you know, it's just not good sometimes. Not for the soul, not for physical, not for anything. Your head.
And then another thing too is that once again, once things impact to how your growth is and who you are as a person and impact the characteristics that you're trying to instill into yourself, that is a problem. So let's just say that if you choose lust over a very important thing that you have to partake in, that's a problem. If you choose lust over goals that you have, that's a problem. If you choose lust over your self-respect, buddy, you have to change. ASAP.
For
And-
women too.
I'm saying this is from a man's perspective. Men have to lead
You
correctly.
speak for the man perspective.
I speak for
the
she speaks
female
for the women.
perspective, yes.
I speak for
And
men.
it's just equally, and you see how like men and women could just equally come together, and we could speak on both subjects without feeling offended because there isn't no equally gender. Fuck that. Honestly.
I feel like once again, men and women, we complement each other. We complement
Yeah.
each other in things that we lack in. Women are very good at things that men just lack in. They're good at those intimate details, maybe decorating a room. I don't give a
I
fuck.
was saying that to you all the time,
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
decorating. I don't care about that.
but we do.
I can just live with the bare minimum, and she could just write about, oh, why did you just do all these type of decorations that she could add on? That's actually kind of helpful. I can admit it. But oh, that actually kind of is helpful. It just never hit my mind. But women think like that, and that's helpful for you. So just understand that, you know, things are meant to complement you, and things are gonna flow. Bud, you can have all the sex in the world once you let go. Like you're gonna have all, and then you'll get tired, and then you'll be like, all right, I'm good, I'm the man.
And you
So-
will get tired of it. Like, fuck, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like you could have all the sex in the world, the guy is wise. I appreciate you, bud. I'm pretty young, 25, or I'm old. Maybe, I don't know. People might call me old, might call me young. Yeah.
I feel that.
But only, once again, you never stop learning. I learned only through pain, only through trials and tribulations, and only through my fuck ups.
Right.
So anytime someone says that, hey bud, you're really smart, just know I fucked up a lot. And it hurts so much. You don't know how much, like, it hurts so much. And you're gonna go through the same. The only way, that's the only way you're gonna learn, that's the only way you're gonna access this information. That's the only way you can come through an understanding. I understand LaLa because of her pain that she's been through. She understands me because
And I'm
it's
a
like,
person who learned through my mistakes too.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, not a lot of females know that, to learn their mistakes. I've usually heard the opposite. So it's very shocking. I'm glad I had LaLa on the podcast. I think the minute she told me about the depression thing, about like depression is a choice, I was like,
That
oh
was
shit.
the first time we met, huh? That's
Facts.
crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She kind of sounded like Andrew Tate there, but
Not me being the female version, but respectfully, I would be the nicer version.
It's a joke, by the way, but
You know what's so crazy? It's because, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm older than you, but agree. Love women's side
Period.
also. I consider men and women equal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, like, I'm not gonna lie. One time I was working out, and all I was watching was, like, only because he was downing Kaisenat. That's the only reason why Kaisenat gave me, like, he's the one who guided me to his page because he was basically hating on him, like, on Kaisenat, saying, like, oh, these motherfuckers, all they do is just stream and get money. They're not doing no real work. First of all, you do podcasts. It's the same shit. So, anyway, I had a whole binge time when I was working out. I was on the treadmill for like at least an hour or two, damn near, as long as we did this. And I was just watching his videos, literally. So like, like I said, there's things I agree on with him, but then there's things that I just like no.
That's cool though, because she can openly say there's things that she agreed on. So that means she's able to have an open mind to things. That means she's able to listen to somebody that she dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to bring back to. That's what we need to bring back. Being able to listen to someone we dislike, but understand when they're right.
Because the problem is bitches don't like to listen.
People, that's a good
like,
clip
I
right
mean, not
there.
bitches, excuse me, but like women,
Yeah.
they don't, like we have women, women have egotistic too. You know, like we just want to know it all, you know. A lot of girls just, I know. You know, they're so on survival mode that they don't think, like, no one can't, like, you know, take care of them or whatever the fuck, you know. Like, they just have this bad perspective on guys, but not even knowing, like, it's kind of who you attract. You know, like, if you ain't shit, you're going to attract someone that ain't shit.
For sure. LaLa would never attracted me if she wasn't like someone didn't have a kind heart.
And I used to be not shit. I mean, I still have my
Just
ain't
hope
shit
either
list.
of you go online again following the channel.
Thank you.
Honestly, just for that, we're gonna be back, bro. We're gonna be back. I'm a busy man. I work 2 jobs. I work security and I got this 9 to 5 selling shit.
But we took the time today.
We took the time today, so but we'll be back at some point for sure. Cause it's crazy. LaLa asked me to hop on the
About
pod.
2 years out. But yes, most definitely. It's cool. But yeah, no, like, bitches don't know how to listen. So, you know, sometimes we just need to sit down and listen and, you know, just not let it go one ear at the other. Because I used to be a person that didn't listen, so.
I think men made made that though. I think because a lot of men, unfortunately, through time, softened up. Became soft, stopped becoming leaders, and thought maybe we could find leaders elsewhere. Unfortunately, they try to make. When I see men have their women lead, I understand that relationship is not going to go too well. I know that sounds bad because there's a lot of women leading relationships at the moment in time, and most of the relationships that are in society right now, a woman's leading.
I feel like we both gotta lead each other sometimes. There's times where we both gotta lead each other, like where a couple has to lead each other, because there's times where the man needs help just like the woman needs help, you know. But that's when the love and respect comes, because it's like, I respect you and love you enough to come to you when I have a situation, and you can lead me this way. Just like a man could feel comfortable with the woman who could be like, hey, like, girl, like, I'm struggling, like, you know, what type of advice can you give me? You feel me? Like, I feel like it should be like that, because it's like, it's not a one-sided thing. It takes 2 to, like, make a team. Like, it takes 2 to build stuff, you know. It takes people to build. Like, you got to come together, you know. It just can't be like, oh, the man just only leads. No, like, y'all both leading each other to the right path. If the girl's not doing shit for you and she's leading you to the wrong path and encouraging you to do things that's not good for you, then she's not leading right. But if she's in her feminine state and leading you and taking care of you and catering to you, then that means she's leading you right. Just like men, if he's catering to you and doing what he needs to do, yes. But lead each other.
And plus, everything is situational based. It's based on. This is such a broad subject as well, because like it's going to be based on your personality and the other person's personality and how that meshes and how that works specifically for. By the way, the mic picks up both of you without moving. It's just a technical observation. All right. That is definitely a shout. But that's fine.
A habit. He has a habit.
I have a habit. I'm just such a control freak.
I told him it's okay.
Yeah, I'm such a control freak. But I'm just saying, like, it's based off your characteristics, the woman that you're with's characteristics, and how it complements you and your specific relationship. That's why I say social media is very kind of detrimental to relationships, because we get an inside look of other people's relationships at such a consistent basis. That's never happened before. We never always had a look at what other people were doing all the time. So since we always have that look, we always have a sense of comparison. With that sense of comparison, it's always going to make us feel like we're lacking. It's always going to make us feel like we're missing something.
And that's why it's bad to compare yourself to the next person.
For sure. And you're going to look at your partner, you'll be like, you don't have these characteristics. You need to change that. Partner might be like, that was never me. So it's going to separate. So you're not going to last. That's why I have such a... Last time I was in a relationship was before I got internet.
He's
admit it, bro. That's 2000.
How old is you?
Like, I was gonna say, like, that's why I have such a weird sense of what a healthy relationship looks like now, because we've never experienced this much social media before. Mm-hmm. We've never experienced this much technology. We've never experienced being included in this much people's lives. We never experienced this much expectations out of things. That's why I just believe 1998.
Oh, so you know that.
Wait, were you born in 1998, or did you graduate high school in 1998?
1998, it's like what, barely like 20.
1998, it's like
31.
I'm 25, that's 27.
Yeah, you're not that old.
Wait, did you ask him what year he was born?
No, I said how old is you?
Oh, 98. Damn, I really wish he put a number on that.
He's going to.
I divorced in 98.
I'm sorry, we don't mean to laugh.
My fault, bro. I didn't mean to do that.
We don't mean to laugh, I'm sorry. Respectfully laughing.
Yo, bro, what? Alright, so it says 65 for a reason. This buddy's streaming, this man's online. I got it.
1965, that's his birthday.
Probably his birthday.
Yeah,
so
his
like,
birthday.
Hey, my grandma was born in 65, so that makes you like, what, 50 or 60?
Yeah, my nana don't even know how to use the internet.
What, 63?
Kudos to you.
No, grandma's 65.
You're still hip.
But yeah. I
don't mind the laughter.
Yo, I appreciate the one view, bro. This one view is a G, bro.
Yes.
Like, I'd rather have... I was telling her I don't give a fuck about followers. You're the one view that shows me...
You know how many people I had on my shit? Like 80 people.
Yeah, she had mad people. I only have one view. But this one view shows how I'd rather have this impact. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with you, bro, just for that. Just the impact, just in general. She's a female, so she's going to get hella views. You know, people want to look at her. People, you know, once again, we're in the world of control of lust. Nobody's trying to see a guy talk some wise shit.
Right.
Like, who's trying to see that? Who's trying to see That's why a lot of times I understand the power of women in beauty. Because when you have women around, people just want to watch you for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. But yo.
Definitely. So you have one last question before...
Yeah, before we end...
Because you know us, I feel like I know us, we can talk all day.
Yo, facts. Honestly... Alright, this is the last question. What red flag do you have? What's your red flag? No. What's your toxic traits you have? It's the last question. Not good in a relationship. That's crazy. What's boy? Say your toxic trait.
Okay, my toxic, that's crazy, but my toxic trait is that I don't think I have toxic traits. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
a
terrible toxic trait.
Yeah.
Change that.
It's so weird that I'm aware that I have a toxic trait, but it's the fact that I don't think I have a toxic trait, which makes it bad.
All right, so we're gonna end this podcast like this. Once again, Swamp Rat, I appreciate you. We've been on for actually 2 hours and 24 minutes and 36 seconds.
Oh,
We've been on for a while. Damn, I wish we came on a little bit earlier, but it's okay because everything falls in line in place. So we're gonna end with my toxic trait that I have. Damn, that's a good question. I don't even know. My toxic trait.
And you think it was an easy question
No,
for me?
honestly, my toxic trait, I just love vibes. I love women. I guess that could be a toxic trait maybe. Like, I love women. I love meeting vibes. I love good energy. I mean,
that's not a toxic trait. That's good.
So not a toxic trait. I have an ego problem sometimes. Sometimes my ego can get the best of me. I can make ego-based decisions that I have to calm myself on and tell myself that I'm not going to do. I have sometimes I can use my ego negatively, and it can make me, not be the best person I could be. So that's the toxic trait that I have that I'm changing all the time, is trying to better my ego to understand that, it's hard, Ego is what keeps you safe. That's what it's made for. It's made to put that mask on that people don't see. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have a healthy ego. You're gonna have a negative ego.
Because eventually your ego gonna burst out your mask.
Regardless, so your ego is gonna burst out that mask. But once again, we all have an ego. We're all trying to get better from it. We're all trying to analyze our ego and be like, all right, how can it make us better? How can we do better from it? And and better my insecurities. Sometimes I can be insecure about things.
Okay, that's a good one. I can say that.
You can say that?
That's a good one.
Oh, I keep it on the mic, but yeah, better my insecurities. It doesn't matter how good you look sometimes. Even if you go to the gym all the time, even the most perfect people that you see, they all have insecurities. We're all insecure. We're all human. And we're all going to have our faults about ourselves that we see that make us feel weird, make us feel bad. And that is supposed to happen. We're supposed to actually open that box, and that's our next level of a layer that we have to unpeel. So, once again, hopefully we have LaLa back soon.
I hope you do.
I would love to have LaLa back on the podcast. Some Mike and LaLa streams. I would definitely like that.
We definitely got to make a name.
Make a name?
M&L.
M&L? You like that?
M&L.
Yo, Swamp Rat, send some cash next time and LaLa's twerking on stream.
For real.
Send some cash and LaLa's twerking.
Send it to me right now and I'll do it right now.
Yo, send LaLa cash right now. So twerk on stream right now. We can't get naked on here though.
Not me waiting for it.
Yo, send some cash right now. LaLa will get butt naked right now.
For real.
I'm joking. She would not get butt naked on my stream, Twitch.
I said for real.
She's not gonna get butt naked on my Twitch for me to get banned. I think I would get banned for that though.
Yes, you will. You'll get banned for shaking your ass. You'll get
for
banned.
how long? Like if you got
probably a couple hours.
If you got naked though, like if you got mad naked.
That's like you finna get your shit terminated. You gotta go, buddy.
Nah, he about to. All right, bro. We're about to end the stream. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Swamp Rat. You're the best. We're gonna be back, and we'll be better than ever.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.